Hello and welcome back to High Five Gaming's Blood and Electroplasm, Episode 7. We're a collaborative group of gamers, LARPers, storytellers that have come together to share our adventures with you. My name is Scott Oliarchuk and I'll be the Game Master for these adventures. This session may contain some swearing, some bits of ultraviolence, and topics otherwise ill-suited for those tiny ears, so viewer discretion is advised. Just a small recap on our previous episode. The Moonless Knight acquired a foundry from the clutches of the now disapparated Red Sashes.
You're welcome.
Thanks to the cannon. And
bitches love cannons.
And then they acquired the apparatus needed to finish the ghost field distortion doohickey that the Prophet is working on for Lord Skurlock.
Is it really for him, or is it more for me?
Or is it more for me?
Comme ci, comme ça.
Why not both? And that's what we're up to. So let's focus back in on the game.
Today's the final lesson.
As the Prophet mutters over his workbench.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Incredibly. Well,
Are we almost done?
almost. We got one up and running. All we need is 2 little towers and we're good to go.
You make it sound so easy.
The little towers don't need the complexity of the switch-a-madoohickey from last time.
Please tell me you've thought of a better name for it.
The ghost field catalyzer. We don't need that on the other 2 towers. We just need receiving ends.
Not sure where I fit into that.
We just need to steal some shit.
Why do we need to steal them? We have a foundry. We literally murdered an entire other gang to a... Okay, you literally murdered an entire other gang to acquire this.
Bitches love cannons.
Which, I mean, fantastic. Don't give a fuck. But we have a foundry. We have the metal that you might need.
We need money.
We have money. We have a fair bit of money, and if we need more, we have a patron.
You think the patron's willing to shill up 8 more coin?
To do the thing that he wants? Probably. He's very, very interested in this.
This is going to be a very, very quick and fun time for me. Alright, to Lord Skurlock's.
So you know that once you finish it and he's paid for it, he's gonna want them.
He's going to want them used, which means I get to flip a switch.
Fair.
Do, 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 do,
So,
do,
in the Lord Skurlock's?
Yes, we will.
Okay. So, you get to Lord Skurlock's in the usual manner. And go through the usual pleasantries.
I still can't look at you.
Don't worry about it.
Alright.
What brings you to my humble abode?
Money.
Well, tell him how far we've gotten.
The mother tower's been made. It's functional.
Great.
We even come across a foundry, so the metal for the next 2 components covered. I need about 8 coin. Remember that letter I gave you? I think it's time to cash in.
Wow, dick on table.
Now, I don't have that type of money lying around. That would require me to liquidate some assets.
I understand.
But I do know of a certain we'll say, insured caravan.
Well, let's fuck some shit up.
But it's on a train.
You're making it sound like it's something that bothers me. Trains have to come and go.
Trains come
Out
in.
in the wild.
Trains come into the depot.
Oh, out in the wild.
Beyond the ghost field.
I'm out.
Really? That's what scares you?
I don't go in the fucking. I don't go in the wilds. Fuck that shit. I live in the city.
You can man the cannon.
Can a cannon kill ghosts?
We could try it.
That's not promising.
Now, I had written down this about getting that ghost blade.
Mm-hmm.
That's a +2 effect.
It just what that does is that increases the quality of the item.
+2 to effect.
Yeah, +2 to your tier.
Okay.
And what it does is it makes it more potent towards spirits or
Okay.
yeah.
Does it ever come out of the wilds?
You're gonna have to take a train out, hop the train to the train coming in to procure it. Unless you want to steal it right out from under the railjack's nose, which is doable too.
So,
At the depot.
At the depot. You
Our
know,
option
where
is-
there's a whole bunch of them.
And usually blue coats.
I'm not worried about the blue coats. We tell them to take a day off.
Are you
Maybe.
suggesting that we
I'm suggesting you
jump trains while they are both moving?
Yes.
In opposite directions.
Oh, that's gonna not involve
In
my horse.
opposite directions.
It should be slightly
I'll make a grapple gun.
better than jumping from the train to the ground, which isn't moving.
I would like a chance.
I
to
don't
be
think so.
outside
I think the
wall.
math actually works worse.
Doubly,
Tough
actually,
roll.
in multiples. It doubles.
Shh. You're not helping.
Ooh, math.
I don't know what's
Look,
worse.
shiny math rock. Be freed.
Now, if you rob that train, you'll have a king's ransom on your hands.
We can't ransom the king.
But no, I'm ransoming the governor already.
Yeah.
That's what you mean.
Okay.
So, what exactly are we to be taking off this train?
What's worth a coin on that train?
The actual money.
So more than we can carry.
You're telling me there's no guards on the train?
Oh, there's just less guards than what's at the depot.
Ah.
You're trading one danger for another.
So the premise is we take a train out, somehow jump from a moving train going this way onto a moving train coming the opposite direction in ghost territory.
Yeah, but you're traveling at like
60 miles an hour,
yeah.
give or take.
That
That's
doesn't
100.
make the math feel better.
About 115 clicks.
Hey, if Arya can do it, the rest of us can do it.
Clickety, clickety, clickety.
She's
clack,
still out there
clickety,
somewhere.
Clickety, clickety, click. That's one click done.
Or you can just do petty thievery in the rich districts.
Yeah, that's gonna take a lot longer.
Let's do the
Are the
train.
trains somehow shielded against the ghosts?
I imagine they travel fast enough to not worry that much.
If
So
people
in
take
other
trains all
words,
the
no.
time.
As long as the train moves, you're probably fine.
We may face guards and ghosts, depending on how bad our day is about to get.
Guards and ghosts, or just more guards. I can't hurt a ghost,
I can't either.
but I can blow up some guards.
I mean, I can hurt a ghost, but not enough, probably, to keep all of them away. And how do you propose that we go from one train to the other
I
at
can
such speed?
do like a grappling hook.
A grappling hook.
And a harness?
You want to hook the train and be drugged behind it.
How about a harpoon and an anchor? We can stop the train. I shoot it from the cannon.
And then we have to deal with ghosts and gods.
No, the guards have to deal with
How
ghosts.
are we getting on the first train?
We buy the tickets.
I would assume that's a buy the tickets type of thing.
That's determined by the engagement roll.
So, guards and ghosts, or more than our fair share of guards? The question is, we know if we attack the station, it is a full-on assault. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Which we have a +1 on.
But it's not quiet.
Nope. But it's definitely daring.
You know,
We could be
say
quiet.
he's ransom. Do you know how much is on?
Enough to retire on.
Well, at that point, what the fuck are we doing? Oh, right, we're killing things. Alright.
The only reason I'm asking is because what if we were to split the take with another group? That might create a distraction.
I
Yeah,
like
it's
your
finding something crazy enough to do it.
the blue coats.
No.
No.
They're not going to help us against the railjacks.
Bribe the blue coats, fine.
There's a couple gangs in town that are.
But they're not going to go in on something like that. They have cushy jobs. They don't want to lose the cushy jobs
It's true.
for something like that.
So who doesn't hate us? There's the...
No, there's plenty of people that don't hate us. The question is,
Who hates
is
us?
there anyone who likes us enough to help?
Well, and who needs or wants the money?
Who are you currently +3 with, if anybody?
Nobody.
If anybody is
Plus three
reconciled.
We've got +2 on the blue coats. Oh no, reconciled is +3.
Yeah, but that's not exactly a gang.
It's not.
Send in the church.
I mean, they're ghosts, I think, if memory serves.
But they're not
Something
gonna
like
be
that.
super motivated to help us
Yeah,
rob.
they're not being motivated by money to help
It's
us pull
help-
a train job.
Time to tithe.
Who are we killing this week?
No. How many groups are there? Who do we like? Who do we don't? Give me a number.
We are in good with 3 groups.
Okay.
Not so good with 5 groups.
Is there
Alright.
anyone that's below -1 though?
What do you have with the
No.
rates, by the way?
What do we with the rates?
Yeah, if anything.
Nothing.
Okay.
We have nothing on the rates.
All right. Who's the third one on the list?
The
Blue
blue
coats. If you count the fact we wiped out the red sashes.
Always ask the Black Ravens. They're crazy.
They are stupid crazy, but probably have far better things to do.
Who's 5?
Circle of Flame.
Let's get them involved.
We're at a -1 with them.
I don't care.
That's unfriendly.
They don't want a whole lot to do with us. We would have to probably split more than 50 with them. to
Lots
get
of
them to
money and a rare
And
magical
they're
item.
also
agree. But they
like,
may turn around and backstab us.
they're glorified librarians too.
But the race?
No, the rates are not. The Circle of Flame is.
No, I mean, the race might be a good.
Because we don't have any rep with the rates right now.
I mean, hey, silver lining. They don't hate you already.
Who else are we plus with? Reconciled, blue coats, and
I think that's it.
Gray cloaks. We have a +1 with.
what are the Grey Cloaks?
Former Blue Coats.
Hey.
Hey.
Good former blue coats or not so happy former blue coats?
Probably Blue Coats that got fed up with the system.
Hey, these could be our guys.
Okay,
could be
so
our guys.
by pulling in another group, what are you trying to accomplish?
60-40 and their silence.
No,
mean,
not the
no, no, no,
deal.
no, no,
What
no.
do you want them to
Are
do?
we-
The point
Are
is
we-
that if we attack it at the station,
So the Grey Cloaks are former Blue Coats that were convicted for crimes that they may or may not have committed.
Allegedly.
Dishonorably discharged.
Allegedly.
Yikes.
That's
No,
it
no, no.
means.
Allegedly only counts until you have a conviction. Once it's convicted,
That's
then it counts.
just ignorance.
But they all wear their old uniforms and probably try to pass the city watch as often as possible.
Hey, Jerry.
So what I'm thinking and what I'm hearing here is
We need a contact.
we may need to get in touch with the gray cloaks and maybe buy off some blue coats and
Take the money we have.
Go
buy out
from
blue
there.
Coats. Blue coats out, gray coats. Take blue coats, spot gray coats. Get money, and then all of a sudden it's a little bit versus a lot, and we balance things out with a cannon.
I mean, McKinnon may come in handy if we need to create a real distraction.
I've also got C4.
We might need that to get to the money.
Well, this is interesting, but you
Yep.
don't need me. Get the fuck out of my house.
Just in case.
yes,
Don't gotta tell me twice.
How about a coin for the road?
thank you.
Get it on the train.
It's
Deal.
time to go.
Coming back.
I'm gonna stop and visit Salis.
Okay.
Do ever get to meet this guy?
I mean, you can
No.
come meet. No, you really don't need to meet my information broker.
All right, I'm prepping C4.
Yep.
Is it Salis or Salia?
Sally.
Salia.
Red glasses. It's harder to read.
Excuses.
It's harder to see those flags.
Yeah.
Oh no, they're there. They just look like flags.
Salia.
Oh. What brings you to my, I'd say humble abode, but let's be honest.
Humble isn't our nature. So one, apparently they're destroying those towers. So I don't know what's going on with the whole thing in Charter Hall. But if you're interested in acquiring things, it's run by an idiot architect who doesn't even notice if you're removing things from the work site. So,
Good
yeah.
to know.
Two, you ever taken a train out of Dustfall? Like, have you ever left Dustfall? I've never left
Not
Dustfall.
personally, no.
And,
I mean, stuff comes in, stuff comes out. It's either train or by boat.
well, yeah. And I'm just wondering, when they do the trains, are they protected from the ghosts outside the wall? Because I imagine they're not going fast enough at all times that a ghost can't catch up with them. And there's other things outside the wall, right?
Well, they are massive amounts of iron and steel barreling through the landscape that stop for nothing. So if a creature were to try and board it, it would be met with some resistance.
All right.
As for the ghosts, you ever see a ghost move super fast?
I've never really seen a ghost other than, there was that weird screaming guy down in, fuck, I don't even remember. There was a weird screaming guy in the street. Something about murder. It's always murder. But other than that,
wrong
now
for
I
death and
don't.
all
I don't really see ghosts.
So it stands to reason then, unless the ghosts are already on the train, you probably don't have to worry about them either.
So if I took a train out of here, say to go to the Imperial capital, I should be safe from ghosts.
In theory.
In theory. All right. And the same thing coming back home. All right.
The problem is the trains we're the most northern tip of Akaros,
Right.
so they only go east or west. And the Imperial City's almost as far south.
Well, it would just take more trains, right? I mean, I'd have to go to another city, get on a different train, head south. All right. No, I'm not going anywhere yet. I'm just trying to figure some things out in case things get weird here. Anyhow, no, that was sort of what I had. I mostly wanted to inform you about what was going on with the towers in Charter Hall. So, I appreciate the conversation. And as a show of goodwill and future business, here's another coin.
Well, thank you. Can certainly appreciate friends like you.
Well, you know, sometimes I win things. Sometimes I pay up front.
Any of you guys doing anything?
Yes.
As long as it's not a downtime action that you're going to try and attempt.
Going to go talk to somebody?
Sure.
Alright. An architect.
Ooh. Which architect?
Someone we know.
Does it happen to be Argus?
Yes.
Or August?
August.
August. You're going to track down August.
Yes.
Huh. Okay.
You weren't disguised.
Nope.
So?
What?
I'm not sure August can prove that he's done anything wrong.
Exactly.
Also true.
Also true.
Alright, so I mean, you're able to find August. Like, probably still working on tearing down towers and shit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello there, good sir. Mind if I...
Oh my god, no, who the hell are you? Oh, you were
Carriage folk.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you want?
I want to pick your brain. I used to be a teacher. And your
Oh.
intelligence is most appreciated in this moment.
Well, yes.
I have a question about some architecture in this local area. I couldn't help but to notice that the train station's a little outdated.
Well, when you're working on technology that's been based on, the previous civilization and building on itself, and then you're just putting ruin on top of ruin, it's going to happen.
Right, but I personally felt a couple of loose stones near there, and I was curious if there's a particular area I need to look out for either a heavy load or something coming in and out of there.
What do you mean?
I mean, if the train, for heaven forbid, derailed, and a large force near the train station exerted itself in a particular area that I don't want to be in. Where do I want to avoid?
Borrow my gun and shoot yourself in the foot?
Alright, go ahead and give me a fortune roll, 3 dice. And basically, this is to determine if August is picking up what you're putting down, like, for real, or if they're that dense.
Oh, wow.
2, 2, 4.
Okay, they're kind of picking it up. So, you're thinking that a train might derail because of, I don't know, maybe some not so good activities?
I'm thinking shoddy workmanship by a poor railman.
Maybe like the rapid oxidization of the metal on the rail?
I wouldn't say very rapid, more like a mechanical failure of a wedge like object.
Ah. Well,
If the train were to hit the station,
gosh,
just where would I not want to be?
well, if it were me... How many are you paying him? Which coin are you paying him?
You have a problem there.
I don't have any coin.
You have...
What kind of really nice items do you have you could give him?
Oh, I've got all sorts of nice items.
Not C4.
Hand him a smoke bomb.
2 blueprints, one of a miasma and the other one of the transpowder bombs.
The fuck am I gonna do with these?
Sell them. How about some clay?
Very angry Clay.
No, it's serious putty.
Tell you what,
Here's
alone
where,
up front.
here's where I would be. Is I wouldn't be here
Yeah.
talking about sabotage near Blue Coats.
Oh, you mean my friends?
Oh, so you have the... Sergeant, this man has something to tell you about some friends of his.
Yes, Captain Stevens. I'll see myself out.
2 heat.
It's a good thing that are you not white?
Not quite. Feeling itchy today. Okay, we're good.
How about you two? What are you two doing?
Not stirring the shit pot.
Right?
To the library.
Anything right now?
I need to start looking into the upcoming train schedules.
Oh, okay. Where are you gonna go?
I'm gonna go right to the station.
Cool beans.
I mean, what better source?
Gonna go hit up the rail jacks?
Just, I'm not really looking to scope it as much as I literally am just trying to gather the information of basic train schedules coming in and out.
Okay.
Write down the next few days worth of schedules.
Okay.
Nothing super suspicious.
All right. So. So they're basically the railjacks. Besides keeping the electro trains running, they also are the protectors of the trains.
Mm-hmm.
And so I mean, you head down to the station. It's probably bustling. They're busy loading, unloading stuff, and just doing their normal routine checks and that sort of thing. How are you trying to acquire a schedule?
I guess I'm going to look for someone who appears to be part of the Railjacks, but maybe not quite as busy as all the rest of the guys
Okay.
loading.
Okay.
And literally just gonna ask him, hey, is there some sort of schedule for trains going out in the next few days? I'm possibly looking to get out of this place.
Of course there is.
Well, is there a chance I can get a copy of that, please?
What's it to you?
He said, I'm looking to get away. I really just need out of this city.
Okay.
It's not working for me anymore.
Sounds a lot like a swag. To me, at least.
6.
So yeah, Rodnish. There's a train heading to is it White Crown? I think it's White Crown. Oh, excuse me. White Hollow. Yes, it is 2 days' time. 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 2 days'
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm sure I'll be back in touch soon.
Gosh, Mish.
Do I need to rewarn you that mesmerism?
Yeah,
was-
I know.
Okay. He's not going to remember me at all until he sees me again. It's
Yeah.
fine.
That's when it's fun.
That's when it's really dangerous.
I got a question. Did you do anything with those towers? Were you testing them or doing anything visible in the cathedral? Were you
Absolutely,
working on
they're
that?
huge. I imagine they're probably right there sitting in the chapel.
I mean,
But you don't have
would
them like,
Lorelai
set
have
up.
been
Oh no, not active. No,
watching them
Oh.
like do anything useful?
just probably testing the wires, making sure they're conducting
I imagine
appropriately.
they look like jacked up Tesla coils.
Yeah, again, probably like an ohmmeter or something. You know, I stick it on there, it like pops up. Okay, this connection's good.
But I didn't see you like testing anything and turning anything on, any kind of
No,
fields
well, I
being
mean,
generated. Anything.
no.
That
That would be very silly.
that would not be good in our house.
Oh, how's that saying go?
Especially
Don't shit where you eat.
Yep.
especially considering, the building that you're in.
Yep.
It's a church.
Yeah. About that.
I'm gonna double back to
Okay.
Skurlock.
Alright.
Gotta
And
really
let
use that
him
coin for
know
bread.
that, like, I haven't seen any like real signs of them of progress.
Okay.
Bastard.
Not that it's not working, I just haven't seen it. It's definitely there, and he has been putting time into it. But for our investment,
Is there an on button? Is there a lever? Throw the switch!
There's a lever.
do you want me to just turn it on?
Sure.
We're gonna fuck some serious
I will
shit up.
find out more.
Worse than I did.
It's gonna work or it's not.
I have 2 requests from you. One is, when exactly is this other train supposed to be arriving?
3 days.
Okay. And the other thing is what do you have to help against ghosts that I might borrow?
You've already got it. And he points to your mask.
Well, of course, but something more.
Your
Broad.
friends would be prudent to bring their own protection.
That's why I'm asking.
Cough, spirit bane charms.
Okay.
No weight on the loadout.
Who has
Spirit
those?
Team Bane Charms are no weight on
Almost
the
everybody
loadout.
should have one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have Demon Bane because your mask functions as a
Yeah.
spirit bane.
Okay.
So you pretty much get an extra layer of protection.
Okay. Then I will be back in touch when I know more. And I'll leave.
How often do you have that Demon Bane charm?
The mask?
No, the actual... Because the mask
No,
is
the-
a spirit bane.
Yeah, the charm would have been listed separate, like our spirit.
You have a
charm.
Demon Bane charm that works as a spirit
Oh, yeah, I
bane,
have
but
that
for
right.
demons. How often do you wear that?
Should be all the time because it's a 0 weight load.
Yeah, with 0 weight
Yeah,
loadout.
I would probably keep it on me unless I'm trying to do
Okay.
something specific that
Okay.
it would stop.
Okay.
Yeah, I have absolutely no.
Right.
Is that something that's activated?
It's just like any other item that you'd use.
Yeah, take
You-
those
it's like
charms.
You do not.
It comes up when you
oh,
need it.
shit.
I mean, you all keep talking about these charms, and it's
Oh.
like
So,
I got
it's-
nothing.
You don't have any. You don't
Doc
have any.
doesn't have a charm.
Yeah, no charms.
Sucks to be Doc.
So,
Okay, I get
the
you.
charms, do they work all the time, or is it like I was just
It's-
asking,
it's-
is it
it's
My
one of those things that, like,
understanding
activated?
passive.
Yeah, it's just if you
Passive
have
repellent.
it.
Okay.
Pretty much just keeps you from
Well,
being
I was
possessed.
asking because I have like I have a special ability of compel where I can call a ghost basically.
Yeah.
So that doesn't keep them from.
It just keeps you from being possessed.
Okay. Okay.
It makes it more difficult to be possessed. So, yeah, like if the spirit is angry enough, it'll probably want to just still come at you.
the library.
Ooh, for what?
Blueprints.
Did you have blueprints as an item in your?
Documents.
I know Spider has blueprints.
Spider has blueprints.
So I hit up the spider for blueprints. Spider.
So I had a really, really, really possibly terrible idea.
I had an even better one.
Let's get our heads together on that one.
Well, this
I'm
sounds an
blowing
awful
up the
lot
train
like
station.
planning.
No, that's a very bad idea. To start, I have an idea, and blowing up the train station might be the end game.
It was definitely the end game.
Okay.
So with that sounds an awful lot like planning.
So it sounds
So
like a roll.
sounds like an engagement roll to me.
Shit's going down. Wait, have we decided if we're assaulting or if we're boarding?
That's what I wanted to discuss.
Because that's two
I
very
vote,
different plans.
I vote board. Worst case scenario, we blow up the station.
Well, if we board, we still have to get onto the other train to get back to the ship.
I think I have an idea for how
So-
to do that.
All right. So are you doing violence to target? Are you?
That's not our primary goal.
Okay. Are you? You're not trying to trespass unseen.
Nope.
You are. Are you trying to carry cargo or people through danger?
Wait, we're not
You-
trying to trespass?
I mean, technically, yes, but
If we're jumping trains, then we are.
I think
trying
that's
to
trespassing.
Well,
trespass.
assault plans are points of attack. Stealths are points of infiltration. Transports are the route and means. Or if you're trying to like deceive your way on board, like
We can buy a
Well, we
at
can
high
literally
speed.
probably walk onto the first train.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a matter of probably not walking off the second train.
which I think with everything that's going to be going on, assault is probably what it's more leaning towards. In,
Probably.
in my opinion.
No, well, we can go with that because ultimately we're already preparing ourselves for a fight out.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
All right. So in that case, assault. One for sheer dumb luck.
Yep.
Is the operation particularly bold or daring?
Yes.
Hell's yes, it is.
Can we get 2 for that?
I would almost say it's over the top bold or daring. So go ahead and take 2 for that.
Yes.
Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability of the target or hit them where they're weakest?
In motion.
Dude, just
In
because
fact,
he
it
does.
will if we do what I'm planning to.
All right. So take 1 for that. Do you have friends or contacts that can provide aid or insight? They have. So go ahead and
Yes.
take 1 for those. Is the target a lower tier? You're going up against government supplies. It is higher tier. No, it's lower tier. It's not lower tier, so that, no dice for that. You're on the wildlands. There are no modifiers for being a district out there. So, disadvantages. Is the operation overly complex or contingent on many factors? Not many, but they're big.
Yeah.
So I think take 1 away for that. Like, target is strong against the approach or have particular defenses or preparations.
No, because they're not expecting someone to hop trains
it's
at
got
60 miles
money
an hour.
though.
It's got guards, but
got
they're not
guards.
expecting to
And
be
then you've also got
assaulted.
Railjacks, whose primary job is to protect trains. So,
That's not.
Are there?
like hitting
Wait,
them
are you
with
saying
this.
there's railjacks on the train
as
that
well
as well as the
government
okay.
soldiers.
All right.
So I would say yes. It's
Yeah.
So take 1. All right.
Enemies or rivals that can interfere in the operation. Well, you already had the architect. Fuck with it.
Yeah.
Yep.
thanks.
Target is higher tier. Yes. No district modifiers.
We have 1.
It's
Who's
better than
feeling
nothing.
lucky?
Well on it.
That's a
That did
terrible
not
idea.
go.
All right. So that was that a 2.
That was a 2.
All right. So that is gonna be desperate. So, what could be desperate? Hopping trains,
Hopping trains at high speed.
right?
We were screwed.
Yeah. Didn't matter.
It's
All right.
me.
So here's where we'll set it. So you go through with the idea of the grappling hooks and ropes, whatever, and you're catching the trains. You hook it good, but those G forces that are settling on that rope.
No. This is where my plan came in.
Okay.
We're gonna hook
Flashback.
that shit, and then we're gonna detach we're gonna hook it from the back car and detach the fucking car and get pulled along. It's going to hurt because it's G-forces, but we're going to be going the opposite direction in a car so that we're not... So it's the car taking the G-forces mostly instead of our fucking bodies.
At first.
If we
It's
are
reverse
using-
entropy. You are literally causing force to change directions.
They're going to be alerted.
Yeah, if
I had
that's
really
fine.
bad
Totally-
physics.
This totally goes with desperate. I like it. Okay,
if
so
it's rope, it's just gonna break the rope.
I have cable.
No, he's saying detach the car. At the same moment, we hook the other
No,
train.
I get
But
that,
you
but
still
you've got
got
a car
inertia.
going
You
this way.
still have inertia but
Everyone
it's
buckle
not
up.
going to be the same as trying to throw physical bodies.
If we have steel cable, maybe, and then we have to hope it doesn't yank the
Flashback!
car off the rail.
So, okay, here's what happens: is you do that, like you unhook the train. There's a large fucking jolt, and you all are hanging on for dear fucking life, flailing in the wind, slamming against the sides of the train.
So the cable held, and we are now going
On the
the
other,
same direction as the other train.
no, it didn't hold. It snapped.
Oh.
It made a nice big shudder, which flung you all, and you are now hanging for dear lives, being just dragged in the wind.
Oh, we're on the
Question for
outside of
clar-
the other train going back?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that was my
We're on the right
clarification.
train.
You're on the right train, but you are
Wrong
currently
side of the right train.
wrong sides of the train, being dragged by the wind.
Are there windows?
Probably, but
So
y'all
we
are
got yanked
desperate.
out of the other car. Is
Step-
that what you're saying?
Step one is get to safety.
So you guys are all hooked to the other train and being dragged in the wind.
I've got climbing gear.
Goodness.
I can work with that.
Does climbing gear help?
It might.
Everybody pick your load out.
Yep. When killers become thieves.
Yeah, no shit. This is why we're not thieves, guys.
Do, 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 do.
All right, got your loadouts all set?
Yep.
Great. So, what y'all doing?
Getting into the cart.
All right.
Yeah, trying to get to somewhere.
How are you going to try and get in the cart?
I'm gonna wreck using climbing gear.
Oh, no.
Gonna
Are we
wreck my
all-
way through that window.
Are we all hanging on one cable right
No,
now?
I
No,
imagine
no,
there's
no,
probably
no.
multiple ropes going on.
Yeah.
But we're
So there's either
hanging
at least two
outside
ropes,
the
and,
fucking
like two
train.
of you at least on one rope, or you're all on your own separate ropes.
Think of it like this: hook, cable.
Well, I just want to
Harness.
be on the same
You.
rope as him.
Yeah, I have no desire to be on the same device as him.
I'm wrecking my way in through the window.
Okay, how? Well, what are you using? How are you doing it?
Well, he already told you he's using rack.
I get that.
but-
What items are you using,
what are you doing to
if
that?
any,
I've
that
got
may help your outcome?
demolition tools.
Okay, so like hammer, crowbar, shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So still desperate.
Yeah.
Incredibly desperate.
Yep.
Standard effect.
Enjoy all these desperate rolls, folks.
Yeah, I'm gonna take 2 stress for the extra die.
Okay.
Six.
All right. You do it. You get in. Surprisingly enough.
All right. So I mean, obviously, first glance, anyone there?
I mean, you're in the
I said
the
rear
Caboose.
car.
the caboose. Yeah.
So probably
Nothing like.
All right. I'm gonna try and lend a helping hand to someone near the window.
Okay.
Who is it? All right.
It's based on previous conversation, they're nowhere near
Yeah.
what the fuck you're doing.
All right, Spider. Here we go.
All right. So, however you're getting in, go ahead and earn an extra dice for the assist.
Let's go with
So now
wreck.
are we trailing the entire train?
You're not trailing it, like you're on the side of like the caboose.
Okay.
Like, but the wind, just the speed at which this train is going, like you're just whipping in the wind.
Okay.
Think Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible 1 in the
Yeah.
tunnel.
I was thinking more.
Red light. Green light.
And now
Hostile
we
lasagna,
go
don't
to
lasagna.
I wreck.
Emilio, this
And-
is best roll.
Go for that. You only say that because he died 5 minutes in.
It's true.
Emilio!
You just ruined it
Alright.
for everyone.
I think we're a little beyond spoilers
5.
at this point.
Okay, so
Movie's been out how long?
25 years?
longer.
shut up. God.
Cinephiles, all of us.
All right, so 5 on
to learn
your
your lesson,
desperate attempt.
Mr. President.
Yes. Oh, yeah,
Sweet.
desperate. Don't forget your.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Experience.
So,
Sweet experience.
gosh, what would? So, as he's assisting you, you slip, and like he grabs onto you, and it just tweaks your shoulder. Go ahead and take a level 3 harm, dislocated shoulder.
Level
What
3.
the fuck?
You better
This
work
is
on
bad shit.
taking that down.
Yeah.
That's high
Prowess.
speed for you.
Prowess. How do I roll that?
How many dots are in your first column of prowess?
4.
Then you roll 4.
Sweet. 5.
All right, take 1 stress. You can reduce that down to a level 2
Strain.
strain shoulder.
Bitchin'. You're a lot heavier for a spider.
He's called you fat.
No, I called him stocky.
He a little husky.
It's probably all the gear
How
you're
about you
carrying.
two?
Yeah,
What do you
sure, whatever.
How are we getting inside this tree?
You want to help him? We
Is
could go to the
there
other
a
side.
way
I
We,
can
we
to-
probably should.
Flatten myself or use my clothing to kind of catch the air to push up over onto the roof.
could just open a window and let
Yeah.
it in.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I would like to try to do that.
Okay. How are you doing it? I mean, obviously it's desperate.
Um,
And what are you using to do so, if anything?
can I argue?
It's not an argument. You just choose it. And
Well,
I
I,
just put
I was just trying to I don't want to do something that makes sense.
Finesse.
a lot of those things can make sense.
Trying to sort of
Use your situation.
tinker my way,
Eh.
by adjusting.
Messing with the cable.
Tools she's got on her.
Yeah. I could say if you use climbing gear, that would make sense.
Okay.
Which is something you'd have in your basic loadout available.
Maybe.
Well, everyone has
I
the
don't-
regular basic list.
I have been using that this entire time.
So your list would look a lot like
Is climbing
Yeah,
mine.
gear
yeah.
Climbing
one?
gear is 2.
It's true.
It costs 2.
Yep. But none of us should
Why-
really have a
why
whole
have
lot
we
we've
not
used
gotten
on
her a,
purpose.
Well, I have my tinkering tools kit,
Why didn't
but I don't have
I could
climbing
use
gear.
fire
Well, you don't have
I
to mark
got
off
the
anything
plus
until
one
after you've
die.
already used it.
Okay.
You pick your loadout, which is just the weight of
Okay,
what you're
the
carrying.
number, right.
The
Yup,
same
the
cost
number
that the
you
demolition
have.
was.
You don't have to pick exactly what it is.
Okay.
My bad.
So I'm gonna try that.
Okay.
Um,
Desperate. And you're just trying to maneuver yourself onto the top of the train?
yes.
Yeah, standard effect.
Um, that would be a 4.
Okay.
There's something
Um,
on the roof. Shoot.
So you're able to kind of wrangle yourself. We'll say this drops down to limited effect, though.
Okay.
Oh my god.
What
This
is
whole scene
So-
sounds familiar.
put me?
So,
Sasha's
instead of
not
being
allowed to be
over
on
the top,
ropes.
you're able to creep your way, and you go a little bit farther back. You could probably get it, maybe.
Catch up
but
onto the top.
but if you keep fucking around too much, you might actually just give yourself way too much, and be trailing behind the caboose.
Oh no. All right. So how will I know that?
Don't roll force.
Like,
To
you want me
remain.
to roll another roll? Is
No,
that-
I'm
or
just
what?
saying when you attempt it again.
And,
'cause you're not on
and
top,
by
you're
not and by not rolling 4s, he means 5s or 6 because
I-
2's worse.
I get that.
Is
Just
it
to
now?
just to be clear,
Crazy.
that,
not rolling 4 also includes everything below 4.
Okay, so opening the window
Understood.
and helping somebody out.
Oh, you going to the other side?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I'm nuts.
No nuts.
They're pretty numb if there's none there.
Not sure that's how that works, but okay.
Everyone's got nuts.
Yeah, I'll take his hand.
Okay.
Take the help in the
Okay.
window.
Extra die, or do you want increased effect?
Extra die is fine.
Okay.
So going to finesse my way into this window.
Okie doke. Desperate.
6.
You got it.
Look at that.
Slip on in.
Sweet.
And then you got Lorelei. Fucking about. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't know we got a.
Nerd!
Nobody opened the window and offered me their hand, so.
Hey, look, a kite.
Aw.
We're gonna get some lightning out here.
I mean, I can make that happen. I don't think it'd be a good idea right now.
It would
Probably
not be a
Hey.
good idea right now.
Speeder, you wanna help her out?
Kind of fucked up my shoulder.
Fine, I'll do it. Open up the other window. Hey, human kite.
Like
Need a
below
hand?
me.
Oh, I'm just gonna reel you in.
Alright. So is that an assisted roll? How's that work?
Go ahead and take an extra dice, or you can have increased effect.
I'll take an extra dice.
Okay. So it's still desperate. Standard effect.
Oh, well. If I better push myself to get to, because I don't have any points. And anything except for Prowlin, that's not really gonna work for this.
I mean, probably across the roof of a train.
Oh,
What'd you get?
3?
Oh.
You're not wrecking my shoulder. I'm letting go.
Oh, fuck.
You're not allowed to climb on things ever again. Just saying.
Okay. So some bad shit happens.
Okay.
Some really bad shit happens
Do
because it
what
was
you do.
desperate.
Do what you do.
Flashback.
Yeah, but flashback.
Okay. What's your flashbacking?
We have harnesses.
That's part of climbing here.
Yes.
It was, yeah, with a grappling hook and everything, yeah.
Did you use climbing gear? Okay.
I did after.
You
like,
willing to
trying get
offer a
the top.
devil's bargain?
Sure. What do you have in mind?
Not me. My soul.
Can I negotiate for me taking a harm in order to help him pull her in the window?
You're saying I'm coming out with the kite.
I don't like that face.
Well, that's the thing is flashbacks can't change the current.
I'm
What's currently going
not
on.
not
You've not
flashbacking.
stated anything bad happening. He's the one that called for a flashback. I'm asking for a devil's bargain
Okay.
where I have lunged my arms out the window to help pull her in.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm not doing the flashback. There's nothing a flashback can do.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah. So instead of a level 3 harm, it'll be a level 2 harm.
To me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm going to take your other one most likely.
Yeah. So
And I'm gonna try to. Can I armor that or what? What
you
what am I
can
taking?
you can
Armor
prowess
or-
it to reduce
yeah,
it.
prowess.
So instead of like instead of like a I don't know, like sprained wrist from grabbing onto his hand,
Whiplash.
or
G-force.
it would just drop down to like a level 1 bruise,
Okay.
and then yours would just start out as a level 1.
How many dots do you have on the left column? Oh.
Yeah, that's.
Well, this is
She's a new character. That's a 3.
you take 3 stress and you resist it.
And that traumas me out.
Awesome.
Another one.
Oh.
No, but here's, like, trauma doesn't take her out though. Like, there's no combat going on, so like she just literally like comatose is out, or like
She's
for a
just
minute.
laying on the
Smelling
train.
salts. I could wait.
Until the next scene, which could be very well be you just go into the next car.
Am I able to resist my trauma? Or no, because it was a devil's bargain.
Devil's bargain. No.
Okay.
Let's see.
Which one you taking in this moment?
Another reckless.
No.
Cool thing is your stress is cleared.
Yeah. What is the
You could be haunted.
what is unstable?
Exactly what it sounds like.
You just start
Like, what is the mechanical effect of that?
Think
It's just a
PTSD.
roleplay aspect. It's just you are unstable. Like, your decisions make no sense. They are erratic. They are.
Okay.
But give it focus. Like, when it comes to climbing, you are now total flip. Like, nope. Don't even want to be 2 inches off the ground.
That would be like a paranoid.
Yeah.
Meh.
No, I
After
think
what you just
unstable
said.
is going to be
Just
real
say
nice.
that, or with this character, obsessed might be a good one.
So basically, like, you come back in the car and like you just kind of like do that rocking thing for a minute. Like, you almost died. Like,
you realize this.
Terrible experience.
and had the bucket.
Yep.
All right. So after a couple minutes of just doing the whole trauma out thing, like, you kind of come to your senses again, and
So I took the stress. Did that lower my?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah, your
Still
stress is.
bruised.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
You're not dead. We're good.
The rolls are fantastic.
All right. But hey, you're on the train now.
I am on the train.
Now we can start the
Really
job.
use my eyes today.
I had a plan if you didn't make it.
Oh, no.
It's fine.
You gotta live.
I think I'll be alright.
Alright. See. Yeah, I'll save this for later.
Maybe next time let's just blow up the station.
I was thinking that exactly.
We do this. There won't need to be a next time.
It's part true.
Just saying.
We'll see
Well,
about
we
that.
should probably get a move on. Everybody caught their breaths?
Alright. Guns out.
Starting a 8-segment clock called to the station.
Okay.
Ticking 1.
Alright. So, high or low?
Aren't there doors?
What?
We are not going on top of the fucking train.
We've had enough on the outside of the train.
Okay, fine.
Low, then.
Alright.
Head towards.
Important question. Actually, important question for the DM.
Yep.
Are there windows between the in the doors between the cars?
Probably most of them.
So, can we see into the next car is the question.
Yeah.
What is the next car look like?
Passengers are mostly up near the front, right?
Generally,
Generally, yeah. So probably these back cars are
The open
Luggage.
Baggage.
Stuff like that.
Is there luggage in here?
Well, we're in the caboose. That's usually
like cold storage.
not even that. It's the engineers and that where they would sleep, especially on a longer trip.
Note to self.
So,
There's
is
a
there luggage
guy
back?
right there.
It's probably in the immediate caboose. There's probably like the rail jack shit.
Okay. I'm gonna pick up a suitcase
Okay.
and throw it out the window.
Revenge.
Okay. All right.
She's a little upset, alright?
All right.
Is
I have a terrible idea.
We get what's valuable here. And
No.
wanna dress
We
up?
dress up like Railjacks.
Love it.
Yeah.
This can still be kind of quiet.
More importantly, if things go sideways, they think the Railjacks decided to take a score, and it looks bad for them and not on us.
Railjacks be pissed at you guys, though.
Yeah, they don't know it's us.
Well, they'll always know. Someone always knows. But it is a good cover.
I think it's an okay cover.
All right. I mean, if that's what you guys are going to do.
Yeah.
Heck
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Between the menagerie of clothes back there, you can probably piece together some, like, semblance of outfits that resemble Railjack uniforms.
I have a fine disguise kit, thank you.
Oh, hey, yeah.
All right. Are there female railjacks?
Why not?
Equal opportunity crime.
Crime knows no gender.
I just didn't know
That's
if we
right.
had to dress up like.
The only gender that matters during crime is evil.
I don't see.
Evil.
Evil.
I don't see why not. So,
Evil's a fine gender.
That's right. The three genders: male, female, and chaos.
Mm.
Evil.
all right. So
Like,
y'all are dressed. Some better than others.
I'll have her dress me.
that just got weird.
Would you rather undress me?
Maybe.
And then it got more weird.
It never stops. Like this
Oh, wait, we're
train.
supposed to stop?
No, this train will stop, and we want to be done with this before it does.
That is very true. We are running out of time very
You
quickly.
are. That's another tip.
Ding.
All right.
All right,
Next.
let's move on through.
Tickets.
No,
You're in the-
we're not playing that
Oh,
game.
we're not playing
All
that.
right.
I would not play the tickets
Are you
game.
talking to boxes and baggage?
He's practicing.
Oh.
he was practicing enough to give us time to go,
Excuse me, sir. You didn't punch your ticket. Let me get that for you.
K Jr. Alright. So,
Indy was the dog's name.
alright.
You're extremely.
Are you just going to systematically keep going forward and forward until you find the appropriate car?
Basically.
yeah.
Okay.
And
And if they stop us,
I mean,
we just keep going.
Yes.
we can do a quick once over in the baggage car if there's
Okay.
anything that
Still
looks.
keeping my head down.
Okay.
So I was already seen at the station once.
Okay.
Do
Well,
But you're
this train's
finally
coming
a disguise.
too, so-
I'm aware.
So
but
that guy wouldn't be on this
we are
train.
still on limited time.
This is true. Alright, so with wearing the uniforms and probably her taking lead, like nobody really pays much attention to you. And you eventually will find the car that probably has the biggest presence of soldiers near it.
Alright, so that's the car. First things first. Do you care for casualties?
Doc, I never thought I'd say this. It's time for a smoke bomb.
How many and of what type?
Dealer's choice.
Do we have a way to get through it ourselves?
We
Uh.
have, for one,
You. Glitter bomb.
glitters. Alright, time for some sparkles. I'm gonna wreck some shit and you're gonna charge.
Beautiful.
Who has
Alright,
You can get through the glitter bomb.
yes. So before we do that number, again, important question. Do we care for the passengers? Because if we do, we
We're
do.
only shooting for one car right now, aren't we?
That's the thing, is we passed a lot of passengers here. I'm saying that if we care for them, we detach them.
And leave them
outside
stranded.
the walls?
Stranded in Deathlands.
I think
I
I
think you're a little
understand what you were
backwards,
saying, but
The majority of them are going to be fucked anyway, so.
Well, if anything, like you haven't hit passengers yet, so you'd just be detaching like a cargo and baggage.
We can extremely inconvenience some passengers.
if we're going to
Okay.
do that, why don't we transbomb the issues,
And have
move
them.
them into the baggage cars, and then detach the baggage cars?
Love it. All right, this is it. Reckon
Nobody
some.
has to die.
They might.
They might, but I'm not the one killing them.
That's
Right.
right. It's the ghosts.
Tinker open up some windows so it's nice and quiet, and I'm gonna throw in some trans bombs.
Okay. How many you using?
I got 3.
You gonna just dump your load?
Technically, I can do 6.
How big is the space and how much?
It's a car and it's all
It's
closed.
Probably 10 foot by 20 foot at most.
So how many
30
of those
foot,
bombs
Thirty.
need
something like
to
that, yeah.
fill that space? You're just gonna
Probably
throw them all in.
1, but 3 is for
Okay.
good security.
Yeah.
These guys are being blitzed out of their fucking skulls.
Okay. Well, they don't know you're there.
Than me doing it.
Yep. It's a plus.
Close space using 3 bombs. That's, I'll say it's pretty fucking controlled. And probably exceptional effect, considering the space and everything.
They're also plus 2 quality.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Well, hold on, I'm trying to think.
Is that
But hold on, the thing is we've got soldiers out in the Deathlands, and if things go
It's
sour...
not miasma, it's...
Well, I know, I'm aware. But they might be wearing some sort of apparatus to help them breathe out there.
On the train, they probably wouldn't. They probably have one with them.
Well, it's
It's
just
about
that...
reaction time.
Exactly. So,
So
go ahead and
So roll good,
roll good.
and then they're fucked.
You have to roll good.
all right. Do I get any die for the quality or no?
No,
No, that's for the
This-
effect.
Yeah, this is what, like, the
Okay.
back and forth of, like, them potentially having, like, rebreathers that they can wear.
Gotcha.
Knowing he's about to do this, I've got my hand on the door that would lead back into baggage.
Okay.
You're ready to bail?
You better all hold your breaths if this goes bad.
Fair.
Because I'm going to provide them the easiest out I can before we detach it.
All right. On that note, I'm gonna take the stress and add a die.
All right.
This is so complicated.
6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do it. You chuck it in there, and it's nice and shiny in there.
You're up.
So all those poor chaps are mesmerized.
Alright, I am heading in there. I mean, I'm assuming I can still see around.
Oh yeah, it's I mean, it's a smoke bomb that's got
Trance powder.
Yeah.
It's packed with trance
so
powder. Yeah.
so it's probably difficult to see in there though.
At least a little.
But I mean, it's not affecting you other than obscuring your vision.
Okay.
Do.
What am I finding? What am I bumping into by kind of weaving between these guys as they're standing around?
Other than like maybe like crates lining the like outside of the car, the biggest thing in there is a large singular crate. In the dead center, they were just basically all standing around.
Any markings?
Probably that of the Imperium.
Okay.
Steal their
Probably what we're looking
rebreathers and toss them to us.
Question: was there rail track between the station and the wall?
Yeah, it's one of the only ways to get in and out. There's track going into the city.
No, I know, but I'm saying from the point where it goes through the wall into the city, is there space? Like, what's the distance to the station from there?
Like, what kind of time are we looking at?
Yep.
Because we're not going to pull into the station and walk off with this big box, right? So we need to stop the train inside the wall, but before the station.
Or something.
That could be a flashback for a
It'll be a
setup.
flashback to have the carriage waiting there.
Yes.
But we can cross that bridge when we get to it.
Yes.
Blow that bridge when we get to it.
Well,
I was thinking more
we may have a
blowing.
lot that we
of that new
blow.
bridge in the first.
There,
Blow my load all over that.
there's actually quite a bit of track.
Okay,
It appears.
perfect.
All right. So
So, do these guards have some sort of breathing device on them?
Yes.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm going
Want
to.
to look right over there?
Yeah,
That's the.
sure.
So there's actually quite a bit of track.
because there's the barrier.
Okay, right.
And
so
so
we can
here's-
stop it like somewhere
Show the
before
camera.
it gets
Hell,
in.
we don't need to stop. We just need to toss shit off as we go. This
Yeah,
is
but-
unpopulated.
That's what I mean. If we have the carriage there, we toss it off.
Right.
We stop it, get off
Yeah.
with the box, and make our way out.
I don't think there's any option of us stopping the train. I think we're gonna have to jump while it's moving, but by then it's slowing down.
Either way, whether
Okay,
we stop it
okay.
or toss it off.
I have an idea.
It's not slow.
I have an idea. We'll deal with it then. Let's deal with this now.
Okay, I'm returning to you guys with some breathing gear.
Oh, fantastic.
There's a crate at the front of this this car. It's marked from the Imperium.
Can you get these guys out of here?
I mean, yeah, it'll take me a minute, but we can lead them into the other cars.
Yep. Oh, can we all do that?
We will do
Yeah, you can literally just take them by
They're-
hand
they're in
and
trance.
move them.
Yeah, they're in a hypnotic state that's
Just,
very...
just start putting their hands on each other's shoulders, and we'll lead them like a train.
Tell me,
Yeah, somebody start playing.
are you afraid? It's the bunny hop.
Okay.
Gary, pizza.
Alright.
Yeah, we're just kind of filing these guys.
Yep.
Into the next car.
Pizza party.
Somebody
We'll
needs
take
to
on that
pop
clock
that
to the
crate.
train.
That way we know
Or
what
to the
we're
station.
looking at.
Oh.
Pop that crate.
Okay,
Where are we on the clock?
3 out of 8.
6 on the tinker for the popping of the crate.
Yeah, you pop the crate and look inside. It is marked bars of bullion.
We did this for seasoning.
Bullion is in
Gold
gold.
bullion.
Oh, this is problematic.
Because they're marked, it's going to be a problem.
It's not that big of a problem. We can
Just melt it down.
It's not like it's not like you have a foundry or anything, you know.
Alright, question.
I'm the only one everyone can understand. I love it.
Hey,
Tell me,
can we
are
just
you afraid?
remove that car so that we don't have to worry about those guys?
Well, yeah, I mean, somebody can go pop that latch.
Tank it.
Pop!
554.
It doesn't really
It
require a
doesn't,
roll.
yeah.
Like that's just
Yeah,
levers
it's-
and shit.
Yeah, literally just a lever you pull and it's done.
I still like correlate.
Is there?
Bye, guys.
And
They
Did you
start
just
waiting.
unhook the back?
yep. And what happens is the train actually picks up speed now.
Yeah, because it's not as heavy. How many cars did we just detach?
About 4,
Oh, that's it.
How many's left? Based on
probably
what
6 or 7.
passed us? Okay.
But that's
Lost
plenty
like
enough
So
for.
40% of the weight.
We just
Or
lost.
well, probably
It's
less
not
than
half,
30%
Because
of the weight.
we are probably in the heaviest car here.
Well, the engine.
But I'm going to start a clock here called
Engine doesn't count as a car.
Railjack's Notice. Because having that train suddenly go,
like speed up.
Yeah, when they live on the rails, they're
Yeah.
gonna notice.
Yeah.
subtle changes like that, they'll probably notice.
Looking through the window, about how many do you think we can see?
Do you think we can jam that door?
You think it's going to be... Well, the thing is do we think it's a lot of them? Or not a lot of them?
We have no idea. Do you think we can jam that door? Come, meaning
Well,
the
Are
rest of
there
the train?
are there windows in this car?
Is there a side door
No.
in this car?
There's a side door on
Alright.
both
Cargo
sides, and there's hatches on the ceiling.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
open
you're
the
deep
back.
shit, guys.
There are 3 hatches, and you are in a metal car.
Jam the easiest method of them getting to us.
It's going to be the direct method. It's going to be right through that door.
Right. The next problem is they're familiar with trains. They've got no problem climbing roofs.
I've also got no problem coming into the side, probably.
That's gonna be a whole lot harder. There's a ladder leading
Wait.
straight up the end of the
Hold
car.
on. Here's a thought. I assume there's other boxes and crates and stuff in here.
Mhm.
What if we choose to hide in the boxes and crates? And we ambush them?
We only have so much time. We need to decide what we're doing.
But it's... Oh! Yep.
How big is the box with the
4 ticks onto the station, 2 ticks on the Railjack's Notice out of 4 for that one.
how big is the box with the bullion?
That message is pretty large.
Is it big enough? Is it too big for us to push? all four of us
Collectively, you
together.
probably all could move it if you
Okay.
were functioning together.
Pushing is not a great
It's awfully
idea.
damn heavy.
Well, we could push it to the side to one of the doors if we need to. We have two problems. One, railjacks. Probably going to come up and try and get with us.
I have a plan for them.
All right. The other problem is once we get inside the city, if we detach the car, we still have to get this heavy ass shit out of this car and into our shit.
I don't
That's
think we should worry about
not-
detaching.
yeah.
I think we should worry about
The
shoving it
railtracks.
on the move.
Shove it out the door after we get through the wall.
Yep.
All right.
How about
I can work with that.
Because we can jump, because by then the train should be slowing down. We're nearing the station. Safely jump, making
That-
minimal injuries.
Just mechanically speaking, that'll be the 7th tick on the pie chart.
That's fine. We're ambitious.
Okay? Just saying, like that's where that point's going to be.
Okay.
All right. So, in the meantime, with our breathing apparatuses, I'm thinking, besides keeping that door shut.
Those glitter bombs are starting to clear, though.
Right.
I'm okay with that.
How big are the boxes on the sides of the car? Lining the sides.
Yeah. I mean,
GM.
can we hide in them?
When I
There's probably a couple that could be hidden in.
There's only a couple of us.
Like couples, like 2.
Okay. So you're the best disguised out of all of us.
Oh.
when I tell you to,
You could
get
apprehend.
yourselves on top of a box.
Could apprehend one of
Oh.
us.
Oh my. Oh.
Get on top of a.
They're wooden boxes?
Yes.
Some are.
On the wooden boxes.
Wooden box. Find a wooden box.
Okay.
I'm gonna park myself right on top of the box, the bullions, and I
Is
know
it
how close
wooden?
it is to the door.
It is wooden.
That's
I
fine.
did say it was wooden.
It's fine. I know how
I'm
close it
gonna-
is to the door.
Park on.
We're good.
I'm gonna get on that box too. It's probably the biggest.
How quickly can I latch the top 3 shut?
Not fast enough.
Start on 'em.
Let me know if we hear footsteps on the roof.
Okay.
I'll be listening.
Are you trying to like permanently close them?
No.
Okay.
Just something quick.
Okay.
Pretty damn good tinker.
You are.
Give it a whirl.
All right.
Risky.
Yeah.
Standard effect.
All right. And of course, to reach them, I'm probably standing on something, so like a wooden crate, just for clarification's sake. I'll purposely seek out wooden crates too.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, which ones are you closing? Are you closing like the doors, or are you
No, the
sealing
top
the
hatches.
hatches? Okay.
Top edges.
All right.
Because I want to be able to see.
Okay.
All right. Force.
You got one,
All right. Well, one's better than nothing.
and you start hearing tromping coming from the forward cabin and up above.
Okay.
Pull out my pistols.
Is it time that we're like? Are we getting to the wall now?
You're in a solid.
Tunnel.
I mean, you're in a solid metal box. So unless you pop open a door, you don't actually know yet.
Okay.
We still have the window that would lead between the cars, so we'd be able to see if there's a change of light.
This is true too.
So if we were in a tunnel, it'd be completely pitch
It is
black.
not a
We
tunnel.
can
You're
also
up enough.
see behind out the back door.
You'd
Yeah.
see the
yeah,
glow.
that's true. There's no.
Okay.
You'd see the glow of the
Yep.
fence.
So with those, yeah, you'd be able to tell.
So where are we at? Because this is all got.
You
to
have
time,
one
like,
more
be
tick
timed
mark.
just right.
You have one more tick mark before you're at the 7th out of 8.
Which put us
Would-
just inside the wall.
Okay.
Great.
So everybody's on boxes. I can see. Yes.
Yep.
Do we hear somebody at the door then?
Yep. They
I see him
was
at
that
the
one?
door.
Was that door sealed?
No.
We
No,
left that door
just-
Yeah.
open.
So I mean, they probably barge right on in and.
So lightning hook.
Okay. What are you doing with your lightning hook?
I want to use it to electrify everything, except for those of us who are not touching the metal of the car?
The lightning hook is mainly used it's basically a dog. It's what a lightning hook is. Think of it like a dog catcher's leash.
Okay.
That's electrified for catching ghosts.
Can't it also be used to rip spirits out of bodies?
It requires removing the head.
Is it strong enough if I shoved it against the side of the car? It would.
It's a collapsible baton with the lead thing. That's basically what it is. So you could use it.
Can't electrify the car. Then.
I mean, you could in theory use it as like a conductive medium for your power.
Do you have the lightning thing?
But you have the Tempest power, right? Or no?
No, I have that compel.
Ah, shit.
Okay, so then I misunderstood what that was.
Now, you could use that lightning rod to like rip a spirit out. That is entirely in the realm of
Well,
possibility.
then nobody needs to be on wooden boxes. Then I screwed up. Sorry.
It's okay.
So we got,
Yeah, I thought you had the Tempest power. That's where I thought that was going.
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
are we
No, I
retconning
totally
that then?
did
Huh?
that.
Are we retconning that? Or?
Yeah, we're just not on. You don't have to worry about the boxes. I mean,
So
you
we're
were
not-
on them. You were doing
Yeah.
Well, then in that case, because we're not on boxes because of electricity, I'm literally on one side of the door waiting for them to come through.
I'm staying on top of the box.
Okay.
I'm obviously on top of the box, but I'm waiting for someone to peek their head down for me to go bang.
Okay.
Now, if the train's running faster to outrun any ghosts, like I'm not able to use my compel
You should be able to still.
because
You're just
like
effectively calling a ghost.
You're pulling them to you.
Yeah.
So you're speeding the ghost up.
so I have to do an
Or there's
attune
ghosts
to
on train.
locate one, and then
It'd
I
be a
have
ghost
it,
on the
like,
train.
do what I want, basically.
People die on trains.
We just killed
People are about to die on train.
Yeah, you're about to get one. Here, let us wait.
So then that's what I would have done. Like,
Okay.
call
All
a
yours.
ghost up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
6.
Okay, you do it. You compel a ghost.
If it's the foreman, tell him to
Or
fire
do
these
you
guys.
attune first to find one? Or-
Yeah, that's what I just did.
Yeah. Yeah, you're able to locate a ghost.
And then from there I can command it. I don't have a role.
Okay.
And I would have it go after whoever gets in here first.
Okay. Well, that's going to be a tough-looking railjack coming through that door. So, all right, and they immediately start going toe-to-toe with the ghost.
They're probably used to it now that I think about it. Because we're
Alright,
out in
what's
the
everybody
middle
else
of nowhere. As soon as I see someone pop their head down, I'm gonna...
So, Jack in the Box.
Yeah,
All right.
they won't see it coming. Until it's way too late.
Ange, you see the hatch directly above you open,
Oh yay.
and you look above you, and you see a face of a familiar-looking uniform. What's going on down there?
How close am I to him? Like the height of the box. I am standing on
10
top of this
foot, maybe.
box.
Before we
so
kill
like maybe
anyone.
5 feet
So
at best. Like,
fairly close to me.
yeah.
What if we tell them that someone tried to steal and we detached and the thieves are back there?
Just gonna wave and breathe into his face.
No, everything's fine. Everything's fine here. How are you?
Everything is good. You don't need to be in here.
We prevented a robbery.
Go ahead and head back further up the train. Everything is fine.
Okay. Give it a whirl. This is going to be risky. Judging by with your standard effect.
5?
So, you do it, and he will close the hatch and piss off. What's the limited effect though? No,
Because he doesn't even remember that he interacted with me.
this is true.
Wait, why did I do that? Opens the latch
He
again.
opens the hatch back up.
It's like going into a room, forgetting you forgot your keys.
7th tick onto the station then,
Oh, man.
and the door ain't open yet.
Oh,
so
I can
then we
fix
just
that.
see the wall.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try to open the door then.
I
Okay.
can just wreck the door.
Why? When they can probably just be popped open.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull the lever and push it.
Okay, fine.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's just a side door.
All right.
Okay.
Is the one guy still fighting a ghost?
Oh yeah.
Is there anybody
Help me
else
get
trying to
this
come
out.
in that door?
Behind him, like they'd have to go through him.
Right.
Alright.
So at the moment, we're all free to push.
Yep.
All right. 3, 2, 1, push.
All right.
Go.
Great. You shove the box out of the door.
Right where we planned.
Clang, 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 clang.
More like
As the crate just.
Shatters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jumping? Are we jumping?
Yup.
G-force.
Flashback. I had Doc park the carriage right about there.
Oh, okay.
Convenient.
2 stress.
Great. Jumping out the door.
All right.
With finesse.
Okay. So, risky
Okay.
and go standard effect.
Okay, I'm going
I'm
to
using claim.
push myself and take 2 stress for an added die.
If you're trying to do it carefully, like the limited your downfall is going to be you get dragged into the station.
Let's not do that. That'd be terrible.
5.
Great, you do it. Take a level 2 sprain ankle.
Yeah, it's great. I jump.
You can resist if you like.
Oh, that's right. Prowess, right?
Yes, in this case.
5.
Take 1 stress. And it drops down to a bruise. And if you have another level 1 bruise,
Except I still have another level 1 slot available.
it's true.
And I think it added up until it would have to bump one of them, right?
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Just gonna study their fields and jump.
I'm jumping
Okay.
after her.
All the cool kids are doing it.
Yep. Just
Got some fried green tomatoes action going on here.
turn around.
Can I use-
throw to the C4s.
Study to figure out when the best point to jump or
That's my
what do I have to
intentions.
I think we're a little beyond the study.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'm jumping right
I'm trying
now.
to figure so I have to roll something, right, to jump.
I'm using wreck
That's a great idea. I'm gonna wreck that shit.
or myself.
Just shoulder slam.
6.
Wow. That is
Um,
really rough.
Yeah. I'm going to
Wrecking it. 4.
just push myself to get
Level 2, you were wrecking.
Yeah.
So like just straight up jumping, just nilly-nilly, like
Wreck.
He's
Cannonball.
gonna wreck the ground.
I'm wrecking.
cannonball. Okay.
I am the ball.
Go ahead and take a level 2
I go to resist.
shoulder, sprain shoulder.
I have a strained shoulder
Yeah.
for my level 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna resist. Yeah,
Prowess.
6.
Great. You take no stress, and it gets resisted down to a level 1 bruise.
can I prowl?
You can certainly try.
Okay.
She
You're gonna do it
doesn't have
without
much
being
that would be
seen.
useful
Yeah, I have
for
like
this is the
not.
problem.
So risky. The prowl's gonna be a limited effect because you're just trying to like do it sneakily. So yeah.
Okay. Oh God. I'm rolling for
I saw
shit.
3.
You have 3. Great. So
Oops. Mail slot.
you're not wrong.
That little hook
Yeah,
thing.
that's definitely a level 2 harm there.
I'll roll my 1 prowess to try to resist.
Have you used
2.
So you take 4 stress.
Have you used your armor? Do you have slots for your armor?
Yeah, if you have slots available
did,
still for
yeah.
armor, then you can use that to bring it down.
Yeah.
It's padded armor.
So at that point,
So you said it was a level.
2 originally.
So
that
if
would
you
run it down to
resist-
level 1.
Yep. And then if you used
It-
armor, that drops down to 0.
Yep. So you won't take any
Oh. Okay.
harm if you used armor.
I'll fix this up.
All right. All right. And I think with that, loading up the cart and getting the hell out of Dodge, huh?
Yeah.
All right.
What about my boom?
Oh,
He threw the C4 in after he jumped out.
oh, okay.
You did not.
But how are you triggering it from back here?
It's remote.
Yeah.
It's always been remote. It's just we kept throwing them in puddles and things.
Go ahead and roll me
Very
your...
safe.
Yeah,
Right.
because
Go ahead
that's
and
real
roll me your
sneaky,
wreck.
guys.
That's real smart to blow up the train to stop it before we're
Because,
away.
let's be honest, you have an MO.
Yeah, what was this about not hurting people?
This is for my peeps.
This is how we get caught.
I'm not responsible for him.
6.
Alright, so
We're not even far enough away from this train.
the train, like, rolls into the station.
Oh, God.
And that car just goes... How many did you throw in?
3.
Oh my goodness.
Just a wave of... as the walls of this car billow out.
Oh, it
And
made
the-
it into the station?
It
Yeah,
did.
Okay.
And the top just goes...
Which is
You just-
barely away from where we all
You
this
just
is
made
probably better
a
for
you
us
just
then.
made a rolling claymore.
Don't encourage him!
I'm not encouraging. I'm describing. I'm painting with words.
And there is plenty of collateral damage around this car.
They're going to be way too busy with that.
Yeah, I mean, that's a big distraction. I thought it was going to blow it up before it got to there.
We should probably get moving.
Yes.
Throwing all the bullying into the...
Yes,
Uh-huh.
as fast as we can,
Okay.
all over the ground.
Alright. Alright. Then hop in the carriage and get the hell out of Dodge.
Wow.
Nobody knows shit.
So, first most important question.
We killed
How much?
Enough that none of us know each other any longer.
Oh.
That's how much.
You will be missed.
No, I'm serious. Because we keep this gold together, they will find us.
Oh, yeah.
We need to melt it down.
Now,
We need to get rid of the mark.
So, like I said, payoff
they're going to try and get inventory.
is, let's see, 2 rep, 6 rep.
Okay.
Nice.
That puts us 1 over our rep track.
Alright, so are you guys at level...
We are currently a strong tier 1.
Alright, so that means you're maxed out.
Yep.
Until you go up into a weak tier 2.
Right.
The amount of coin that you got
Is stupid.
Let's go ahead and fill
was
the boxes.
stupid.
Everybody filled the box.
30 coin.
Okay.
Oh. Well, let's first things first. Buy the next level.
Great thing that you have a,
Patron?
Patron.
Yeah, we did.
that pays for half or reduces it by half. So, but we'll do that and then heat. That was
Messy.
wild,
Without a doubt.
devastating
Somebody's-
exposure.
Yeah.
Messy.
Not to
But
mention.
you guys don't get the additional heat for killing because
Did we actually kill?
Oh, yeah.
The train.
There's nobody left in the station.
Yeah.
The people that we
Hey,
left in the
hey,
car
hey,
probably.
did we just
They're
take out
probably
food?
alive at the moment.
Did we just take out the railmen?
Because they had
What?
folks on that car that
Who
were
runs
prepared to
the
deal with
tracks?
those. The trains
That's
powder
true.
eventually wears off.
The people we just.
no, you didn't wipe them out. You just
Aw.
severely pissed them the fuck off.
The railjacks.
Yeah, I was about to say, if we wipe them out with that.
Like I almost think like that was beyond wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
8 heat.
Okay.
Is that a wanted level now?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 7 fills our track.
So you're a wanted one with 1 heat.
Yep.
Yeah, we can deal with that.
Bless you.
And you have royally pissed off the railjacks.
-2.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can deal with that.
I feel so good right now.
Oh, no,
Vindication.
I'm okay. We can deal with a lot of things.
And that's why you don't compromise, Mr. President.
And we'll go ahead and do the entanglement.
Okay.
1d6.
Mine.
No, wait, yes. Because you've been rolling low.
I should roll it.
Oh, yeah. No, that one.
Yeah. Sasha gets to roll today.
1d6?
1d6.
3.
Lower.
We are +3 with the blue
Reconciled.
coats.
No,
Yeah, I
plus
don't think
2 with
that's
blue
gonna
coats.
matter.
We're only plus 2 with blue coats.
Oh yeah,
+3 is reconciled.
yeah, reconciled. But
Except this fits an MO.
Oh no.
So it's going to be the usual suspects. Who is your...
Apothecary.
The apothecary.
Yeah.
Yeah, the apothecary gets brought in.
Oh man.
How much?
Well, you can either pay with a
How
coin.
much?
You can either pay with a coin.
Yep. Don't give a fuck.
I mean,
We can make that work.
right? We can now money ticket.
We are going to money dick this shit.
So you realize by this point, with this much coin, it usually means retirement. Seriously, for most crews, this would mean ultimate retirement. We're done. We no longer have to pull another job.
Do we want to see the tower through, or?
That's up to you.
I mean,
Is it a coin, by the way?
yeah, it's a coin.
Yeah, it's a coin.
Great.
That's...
Yeah.
You walk up to an apothecary. We can do this 30 more times. Don't need to.
And
Let's
then EXP and downtime.
Oh.
All right. I can't even read these today.
2 everywhere.
Execute a successful accident, disappearance, murder, or ransom operation. There was some murder.
There was definitely some murder.
There was a lot of murder.
I think that may be 2 points on the murder
That was
because that
2
was a
points on the
lot of
scale,
murder.
which fills out our XP track.
Gee, what you taking?
Murder.
We're good at it.
Proficiency murder.
We have that already. Double proficiency murder. Invest.
Yeah, we moved beyond the stealth or subterfuge.
Let's go right into the wrecking.
Oh, the assault one out of Bravos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Ooh.
What is it?
There's the one in Bravos where we get extra XP.
An extra D. An extra
Oh
die
yeah,
on your,
an extra die on
engagement.
assaults.
Yep. I just need to know what it's called.
That one is called...
Kicking the doors.
It might be Door Kicker.
I think it is door kicker.
Yeah, Door Kickers.
Yep.
+1 die to engagement roll on assault plans.
Good times.
You know, for assassins, we're pretty heavy on the just go fuck shit up.
Assassins
You
don't mean
don't
quiet.
say.
Assassins aren't me.
Alright, so just roll EXP.
Fair.
Contend with challenges above our current station.
Yep.
Yeah, they were well above.
So 2.
Yes. Between the railjacks and the government.
Bolster crew's reputation or develop a new one.
Yep.
Boom shakalaka.
Express goals, drives, inner conflict, or essential nature of the crew.
Definitely.
Goals.
Goals.
Goals, definitely.
Essential nature of the crew.
Blowing shit
No,
up.
like we went in to steal shit. The essential nature of the crew is
Murder.
Assassination.
We murdered.
We murdered.
We
But
murdered
that was
so
a
much.
byproduct.
Yeah,
It's
we
still
already got one
expressed our
problem.
essential nature.
It was completely unnecessary.
Anyway.
It was completely unnecessary,
Okay,
and I
that was
did it.
Personal XP.
I'll start.
Yeah, go ahead.
Please.
All right. Address the challenge with technical skill or mayhem. Without a doubt.
2.
Yup.
2. Oh, wow.
Let's see here. Express beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Absolutely. Talking to the architect. Expressing my teacher and all that other fun stuff. And let's see here. Struggle with issues of vices or trauma.
Do you have...
Shouldn't
no.
have any trauma.
I have no trauma.
Nope.
All right. So, just those then.
Kerwin?
Who looks at that?
2 more.
2 more.
And I'll train it.
Address the challenge with
Did you guys
calculation
put the
or
training?
conspiracy.
No.
So you only train playbook once,
Can't I spend money and train it again?
not in the same downtime.
No.
Oh,
Yeah.
shame.
Anyway, go ahead.
Address the challenge with calculation or conspiracy.
Yes.
Yep. Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. Not really. And
Background for the setup, you went to your dude.
That's not really background. Background is more
keep in
my
mind
building and trade stuff.
Your EXP doesn't apply to the score itself only. It
Right.
applies to all the
Right.
other stuff too.
The free play.
No, but background's more of where you came from.
Yeah,
not necessarily
the
contacts.
building trade thing. Like when I was doing things with the last score, where I was actually doing the building stuff. Yes. I'm just the one.
Okay.
Okay. Address the challenge with knowledge or arcane power. I would say yes.
Yep.
Spooky got a techie.
Express your beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I would say background by like getting.
When you went back to Skrilla.
Yeah, like trying
Okay.
to
Yeah,
get more
for sure.
information about that. Struggle with issues of your vice or traumas during.
You
the
developed a
session.
new trauma.
I would actually
Yeah, does
give
that
you one.
count
I would
for,
give you
like-
one for developing a new trauma because that was rough.
Rough.
Give
Said rough,
me
not roof.
another special-
I said rough. Just the way your mother likes it.
Suck at your back.
Address the challenge with deception or influence.
Absolutely.
Yes,
Lots of influence.
twice at least.
Beliefs, drives, heritage, or background. I'm gonna
Beliefs.
say no.
Isn't it your drive?
I mean, then again, taking men for their money is my.
We just did that. We just took the government for the biggest paycheck.
That is true.
The
I
man.
took
It's
the
the
man
man.
for
The
their
man.
money.
Better be
Struggle
That's,
with issues
known.
from vice or trauma.
It's your
That's
vice.
my vice.
Definitely.
Okay.
Take 5.
It only counts as one.
Still only counts as one. Okay.
Alright, and then I believe that is now downtime. I'm going to assume that you're going to do your bit, and
Yeah, let's do that first.
so go into your downtimes, and then go to your jail.
Yep. So I'm going to do stress first. Because stress is not relieved when I do jail time, right?
No.
Okay.
Unless there's a spawn there.
And I go based on the least dice, right? In
Yeah.
4. Then I need you. I need healing.
I think nature calls.
I add +2. That's fantastic.
2 dice on top
2 dice.
is Tinker roll, which I think is 3.
It's 3, so I get 5. Fuck, only a 4.
So that's just 2 on the heal chart.
And well, might as well do that again.
It's not like you're not sitting on a pound,
Mountain of money.
Mountain of money, I know.
where's it all going, by the way?
Well, currently I.
Well,
How's it all being
So
done?
first, the
We need to
first
figure
thing
that
we're
out.
gonna have to do is,
Take it to the foundry and melt it.
well, we can assume that that's being
Done,
done.
right?
But it's how's it being broken up into your
Yeah.
guys'
How much does it cost for us to move up to week 2?
Because you guys didn't grab the vault.
No, but we still have to move up, which you've not given us the opportunity
Which
to
is true.
do yet.
Okay.
So if
6.
we go to a weak tier 2, it does cost us only half.
Which is how much?
Scott, I got a 6.
On
My second, my third for my heal.
3 pieces. Alright,
We need an actual cost on that.
So we're moving up to 2.
What's that?
We're gonna
Figuring
move
out
up.
how much money we actually have left after
Yeah.
moving up.
Then it needs to be broken down amongst the sheet and us. But if when we move up, we can always get a vault. Which I highly recommend. Because there's no way between the crew sheet and all of us we're going to be able to carry that. Because it ain't happening.
Well, I mean, he needs 8 to finish his project, right?
Right. Which is fine.
And then however much
Which
after,
still
so
leaves us
whatever.
That
21.
leaves us 21 off
That's
of what we
21
pulled.
plus what we need to move up,
Yep,
No, subtract.
which is
which we're waiting to find out.
yeah.
Because you're looking in the wrong place. We don't need coins and stash. We need
Advancement.
progression.
Progression, yeah, crew.
Because he's talking.
No, I'm literally looking at tier advancement and.
Yeah, tier.
Did I give you the wrong page?
What are numbers?
Cost coin new tier times 8. So you're going what to tier 2?
Yes. we need
16 coins, so it would just be 8 coins.
8 coin. Okay.
So that leaves us 13.
Yep.
That leaves you 13
We
coins.
can
that was
divi- we can
after-
divide that.
After we
crafting.
reserved the 8 he needed anyway.
Yep.
Which needs to be spent or put into your guys' stash before your next score.
But with moving up to a weak tier 2,
Mm-hmm.
We have 13 left. We can divide that amongst us.
Yeah.
And
right?
our-
But
and
at
our-
that point, what do we want for our crew upgrade? Because don't we upgrade after we move up a tier? Or am I thinking about that wrong?
Thought that was right, but I don't remember.
Plus, when we go up a tier, don't we get more coin?
Yes, we do.
No, that's when you advanced. You
Oh.
guys got stash equal to your tier plus 2. So you guys would have gotten 4 stash
Oh, of course.
when you guys advanced.
Just, okay,
Yeah.
of course, okay. Well, that's what we needed to know. And also, does that wipe our rep?
That does.
So 4 stash.
This thing is going to be glorious. That's your tinker, assistance, foundry,
This is getting ridiculous.
artificer. I feel like I'm missing something.
So if you get like
And because when you guys
Stacking
advanced, you guys
6,
took
does
the
that work?
door kickers. That was your,
Yeah.
or you could have taken upgrades instead,
For each stacked
So
which
six.
which is still an option. Like you guys
Do
haven't
we
utilized
want to
it.
keep door kickers? Or do we want to do something else?
Dealer's choice.
We don't need the vault. Since
Okay.
we're only at 13, we can.
yeah,
divide
we
that
can
up.
divide that between the 3 of us or the 4 of us and the crew.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
I say, I could always make a vault.
I don't think we need to worry about it right this second.
Okay.
So how do you want to do that? Everyone do
Everyone do 3 and the crew gets 1, or everyone do 2 and the crew gets
It's 5.
5. Well, that wouldn't work.
nope,
We have to do
because the
everyone
crew
does
can only
3.
hold 4.
So everyone does 3 and the crew gets 1.
Okay.
Well, in that case,
So sticking with door kickers then.
Yes.
Okay.
then I can use coin to do additional, right?
Yep. Do additional downtime.
I'm going to leave that alone, but I am going to do prison.
Okay.
So
You get a dice for your tier.
so we get 2.
Yep.
I'm a jailbird.
Which gives you 1.
Yep. And we have friends in.
I don't know where the jail sheet is.
No, it's whichever. What we have
It
friends
gives you-
friends in Ironhook, which gives us
There is guard payoff,
Yep. Which gives you an extra
plus
die.
1 die to incarceration rules,
yep
and allied claim, take a non-turf claim from a different crew type. Those
Which-
are what we have sitting here.
right. And what's friends in Ironhook do for us under our crew sheet?
It gives you an extra. Wait.
It makes us 1 less heat level.
I'm
Right.
not finding
You
that
get
any.
that as part of your jailbird.
That's you, not the crew. I don't have that on any of the crew stuff.
Jailbird makes
Friend,
it
no,
less.
we took friends in Ironhook.
No, we didn't.
No, we don't.
No, you're not there yet.
100% sure we did.
We did not.
Whatever the crew upgrade was that gave us the better benefit in Ironhook.
It's probably payoff.
No, we have a foundry. We have blue coat Confederates, which is
I
plus
think
1 die
he's
and
talking
occasional
about
gold.
like a,
That's my sheet.
or a, yeah. I think
And
he's
then-
talking about like an ability.
And then you got an
Yeah.
allied claim from doing so well last time.
Yeah, we don't have that.
We don't.
100% sure we had that.
Nope.
Let me see the map.
There's that one. And then
Yeah,
there's the rest
you
of us.
because you took Allied Claim. If you
No, I can know that. But
Yeah.
before that, I thought we took Friends
No.
and Ironhook when the tower went.
Nope.
That gives us.
that was guard payoff. That's taking
No,
one
that was
extra
that
die.
was after he took the upgrade to get Jailbird.
We never took Friends and Ironhook.
Yeah, I don't think we did.
And there isn't Friends and Ironhook.
Unless that is specifically
It's-
on the tower sheet.
No, it was a crew upgrade
We never took
from one of the other gangs, I think,
No,
maybe.
we don't have it.
Maybe
Oh.
the Black Ravens had that?
Because the only two veteran
Nope.
abilities we have for assassins is Show of Faith, and then we got Door Kickers.
Which also had Blue Coat Confederates, so you actually get +2 die on assault plans. Now,
Well, shit, we need to remember that.
Okay.
No, the Show of Faith is a veteran ability, but we got that because of the shooting ourselves in the face.
Oh, some of us. Others stabbed.
Just saying.
4.
4. Let's see.
That's true. That
I mean, I don't take trauma.
veteran ability.
You keep your head down and you do your time without incident. So you're there a couple weeks. So probably enough time for him to build his shit, and then you're out.
Yep. I start with de-stressing, which just happens to so be. Working on
Oh shit! I should have rolled another die on that. So,
You get 2 for tier,
yep,
+1 for parole,
yep.
+1 for jailbird.
No, that was 4.
All right.
So I'm going to use the Jailbird though to de-escalate things with the Railjacks.
Okay, so Railjacks go to -1.
Oh, we can't stay mad at you guys. We would have done it too.
I think that's actually worse.
Right, who's going next? Jake? Or...
Have at it.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with de-stressing. 6.
Great, you clear 6 stress.
Great, because I had 6 stress.
Awesome.
All right, time to tinker. All right, so I get my tinker. I assume you're assisting because you also.
I can do that.
Yep. The one for the foundry,
Well, the foundry only helps you in acquiring things.
acquiring materials, so not the foundry. And then one for my artificer ability.
Okay.
Are they able to count that as a group action to de-stress as a group? Since there's more than one of them?
You need to take like functioning.
Yeah,
Okay,
you need functioning
device.
device from
Okay, just
Spider.
checking.
2 6s.
All right. So your base quality is your tier +2, so it's a quality 4. What do you say that those had to be?
They need to be quality 10.
So you need to spend 6 coin.
Hey, check that out.
So we get 2 more coin back?
Yep.
Sweet. Put that on the cruise.
You're fine.
All right, and
Well, yeah.
yeah. All right. And then I'm gonna use calculate,
Okay.
train the playbook. Then I'm gonna drop coin to train. You know, which one do we get bonus insight or in resolve or
That is, pardon, insight and prowess.
insight and prowess? Train prowess.
That's right.
Oh yeah. Anyone need healing?
It's been worse.
You know, like your arm mangled in the maw of
Right.
a demon dog.
That you explode.
De-stressing's a little more important right now.
All right. Well then, I will
There's
it.
only one demon dog. It's fine.
That's my turn.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to de-stress for the first one. 6, which
Figure
is good
6.
because I had 6. And I'm also going to train in prowess because that's important, which puts me, because we had 2, right?
Yeah.
So that puts me clear that.
Gives you a dot to put wherever you want.
Thank God. I need a dot real bad. No, she would do finesse, not skirmish. And then I have cleared my playbook from
Build
that
your
stuff, so
playbook?
I need to. Can I borrow the book?
Yeah.
Get a moment
Well,
to,
is there anything you're looking for in particular?
what was I doing with that?
Tempest.
Tempest.
I didn't want to like copy Nick's.
I mean, Tempest is a very solid choice for a whisper.
Yeah, yeah.
It is.
Especially because you really wanted to use it
Yeah.
and
I'd go with Tempest.
didn't
It's
have
okay.
it.
Okay. I will do that. I'm gonna write that down anyway. So that's my stuff. Oh.
Did you use all 3? Because you took
Well,
calculating,
no,
right?
I don't. This character doesn't have that.
Oh, that's right. That's Aria.
That's Arya. Yeah.
I mean,
so,
you have coin if you want.
yeah, I'm gonna spend 1 coin to do a healing
So much coin.
roll. What do I roll for healing?
You are. It's Jake's
He
tinker
can
roll.
actually
Because he's the one
roll
healing
if
you.
you'd like.
So-
Okay. Yeah.
Tinker, Physiker, Infirmary, and Assistant.
6.
Yep.
Gives you 3 on the heal pie chart.
Okay.
So
Just remember if you take any damage between
I know,
now and the
we'll
next
wipe it
you
time
also
it
spend
wipes.
another coin to get another downtime,
Can do it again.
and you're guaranteed to heal.
Yeah. All right.
So it doesn't matter what you roll because you only have level 1 harm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, then all gets cleared.
So it doesn't matter.
So it
what
doesn't
I can
matter.
roll Yahtzee once.
It doesn't matter what you roll. It's gonna
Yeah.
get cleared.
Okay.
Boxcars.
You did not roll Yahtzee.
No, I didn't. That's the good news.
De-stressing.
All right, let her rip.
What do you need?
You need to roll whatever is
Lowest.
lowest in your first column there, which I don't think it matters because it's like 2, isn't it?
I've got 2, 3, 2.
Yeah.
So
Stealing all that money wasn't distressing to you.
3.
You clear 3.
You know, if we could work it that way, yes. Yes. But,
I mean, it was stressful at the time, but looking back, it's just
You gonna go again?
chill.
I mean, what's a little overindulgence? Come
it's a
on.
little overindulgence. Just gonna
I don't know.
roll
Let's
straight where
ask.
you
Let's
are.
ask Aria.
Are you kidding?
Yeah. Right.
5.
Great.
Oh, we can't
yes.
ask Arya. She's go.
I only had 4 I needed to tick off.
I love it.
Oh,
Overindulging?
We're-
Are we going to steal from the man again?
Well, the cool thing is, it's just, gosh.
It's just me.
Well, I'm trying to think what makes sense. I mean, you're
Charter Hall.
pickpocketing.
Bunch of old
Pickpocketing,
rich
they're
dudes.
handing it to me.
Oh, okay. They're handing it to you. You're convincing people
Bunch
to give you money.
What about somebody who's played this game and has resistance trance powder?
Trying to think if it's just an engagement roll or some heat. I think heat. Heat is good. I like heat. Let's go 2 heat.
Fuck you. No, I'm not sorry about lashing out. Okay. Great.
Anything else?
Police.
No, that was it.
Okay. Hey, your stress is cleared.
My stress is cleared. Alright.
If by noon tomorrow the governor doesn't answer my letter, another train station will be blown to smithereens. That is all.
Can I actually go ahead and spend a couple of coin to have Doc heal me?
Yo,
Yeah.
Then I spend 2 coin.
how about... Oh,
Well, it's just going to go for 2 actions because it's
Yep.
going to take minimum 2 actions.
Yep.
That's where I'm at with it.
So go and roll your
6 dice.
yeah.
Boxcars.
So that's actually 5. So you heal. So you don't need to have 2 actions.
Cool. Thanks.
Look at that. Saved you a coin. See? I can know what I'm doing.
Sometimes.
Most times. It just looks crazier. than
Having
it
a lot of
actually
dice
is.
helps.
It does. It really does. We've gotten to the
Sometimes
point
it
where it's...
doesn't.
Truth.
All right. Well, and then that goes into free play.
Alright.
Do you want to take a break, group?
We can take a break. So, all right. So
Be back
we are
once,
going to physically
Squilla.
take a bio break for us players here. To you, it's just going to be a blink of an eye. So we'll see you back in just a second.
Are you afraid?
Hi, welcome back to our whatever that is.
Whatever that was. Wow.
Refreshing.
So we're into the free play.
Wow.
After that last score, there was definitely enough time in the world to have gone by that the tower was released from prison, and Arya found her way back home.
Welcome back.
So,
You too.
without further ado,
What happened to you? I thought you died.
So Arya walks into the cathedral like singed.
Holy shit in a handbasket.
Wow.
So I was on a train.
You don't say.
Wow, that was a rough train ride.
Yes,
It
it was a very rough train ride.
You wouldn't imagine this.
It was fine until we pulled into the station.
We just robbed a train.
I heard.
Oh. His fault.
I know.
Okay, just checking.
I'm glad you made it. I am sorry about the singeing. I can heal you if you want.
Can you heal my dress?
Yes, I can do that too.
good thing it's all cosmetic.
Okay.
6s.
Boxcars.
What a waste.
That's not a waste. This is my dress.
Okay, just take
Oh, no.
off and
Oh,
flip
that
it at
was
him, tell him to go wash it.
healing.
I am appalled, sir.
All right, so
Hey, I was prison.
Boring.
Did you drop the soap?
You alright over there?
just
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, buddy, it's okay. They always drop the soap.
You know we own a portion of that prison now, right?
Wow, you are
You've been busy.
quick at work. You didn't waste any time. Oh, I took care of your dog.
Thank you. I do appreciate that, actually. Thank you. No, we own a portion of that prison. I mean, it's a good thing sometimes to just go in and beat the fuck out of people.
Did you meet the Speeder?
Yes, he's interesting.
That was my thoughts.
Top Gun high five on their way through.
Slow motion.
Homoerotic volleyball scene.
all right.
You're
So, what y'all doing?
Well, I'm going to take my stuff from the last time because I didn't actually get my.
Downtown.
Did I even get my experience out of it?
You should have gotten your.
Okay, I got my experience, but I did not do my downtime because I went to jail.
By the way, I got you a gift.
Is it more C4?
I have some more of that, but no, this is soap on a rope.
No, we actually own a portion of the jail. I have my own stuff. People that work for me. If you go to jail, they'll work for you.
Yeah, but do you have any soap on a rope?
I don't need soap on a rope.
Then how do you get clean? Or do you just drop the regular bar of soap? Or do you wait for someone to drop their bar of soap and you just take theirs?
Does somebody
You
want
spend a lot of time thinking about soap, don't
You
you?
want to what?
I like to be very clean.
Oh,
the cards?
we killed ourselves?
What?
Yeah, what now?
I shot myself.
Yeah, that was the thing.
Like, in the arm?
No.
Why and how are you not dead?
Some vampire laughed. I'm here.
So we managed a
Dark
matron
Lord.
while you guys were gone.
Yeah, Skrillex.
Patron
Skrilla.
Lord Skurlock.
Skrilla.
Lord Skrillex.
He dropped some
You put your hand out on
mad
Dorling
beats.
this.
He dropped some mad beats.
Call 911.
Yeah, Lord Skurlock is our patron. So,
We have a cannon.
But-
Have a vampire patron.
You were working on
Yes.
the cannon. So the cannon
but
worked.
The whole
Yes.
killing ourselves thing really came about because all of our names came up on
Yes.
the cards. And we decided it was a good idea to kill ourselves. So we're alive.
Okay. in the
Apparently the cards changed over. Obsidian glass, I believe, at this point.
You want to check the cards?
cards. And what
since
about
you're here?
our cards?
I think
Also
all of
obsidian.
them changed. All of
All 6 of us.
our crew's cards changed.
Do we get the additional stress?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you did. Shoot yourself. It would have been. I mean, for you to have killed yourself.
So, yeah, from there he's been building a device of utter doom.
Oh, we'll get there. First, let's hear about their stories.
I went to jail, and we own a portion of the jail now. That was it. That's the entire story.
I can't believe in that entire time you didn't think about soap on a rope. It was so simple; it came to me immediately.
I don't need soap on a rope. I own
got a
a
guy for
portion
that.
of the prison. I have
That makes
bitches for that.
sense.
Like, that's the technical term.
And
Lead with the bitches.
what have you been up to?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
you know,
other
I
than
got
snitching.
a little sidetracked outside the walls and possessed for a while, and
Oh,
eventually found my way to a train.
that sounds unpleasant, though.
It was
Did you lose any luggage?
no,
Oh,
She
how
didn't
convenient.
Take any luggage.
I didn't have
Either
any
way
with
she
me.
went.
Yes, it was convenient to not have luggage while I'm being. No, it's fine. I enjoyed myself mostly.
Okay. Still sounds unpleasant, but alright.
Man, you are one tough bitch. You don't die for shit. Not for the lack of trying on my end, but you know. How many people lived through that thing? I want numbers.
All of them.
All of them lived. Oh my god, I'm
All
a
of
terrible assassin.
You only blew up the one fucking car and there was nobody left on it. That's not true. There was a guy fighting a ghost.
There was a real Jack.
You probably killed one guy. So now there's
No,
two
the
angry
way
ghosts.
that the description of it exploding, there were
Yeah, there
mass
were
casualties.
I'm glad I was inside the front car at the time.
Okay,
Because everyone around that entire blast radius was.
I feel so much better.
So, on to the explanation of your device. Have you completed it?
Yep, it's all done. So, it took a lot of money. But, I'm going to triangulate an area in the city and remove the field.
Remove the field.
Yep.
And what's going to
Why?
happen with that?
It's going to open the ghost area right in the center of it.
why?
It's going to open it?
Okay.
It's, imagine like creating a donut.
So, but.
Right now we're jelly filled, and then we'll become glazed.
That sounds disgusting.
So the outside of the city will be within this triangle?
No, imagine the plan is that by doing this, that particular area becomes open like the rest of the field.
Like a hole in the donut.
Yeah, like
No, I get that, but a hole in the donut meaning that the what's outside the city walls is going to be inside
Has
the
the
hole.
potential.
Okay.
to be
be inside.
in the center.
Great.
Okay,
That's the
I'm-
idea.
I have a very important
fun.
question.
Yes.
What the fuck? Why are we doing this?
It came.
I understand theoretically, cool, interesting idea,
It works.
but that's a little bit terrifying. But from a we live here,
Yep.
and ghosts are bad because they can fuck our shit up.
Yep.
What the fuck?
That is a good question.
You don't plan on doing this here at home, right?
No, never here at home.
Right.
Not
Do
where
you
we
do you have
Why not
an
this
idea of where you're planning to do this?
the harbor.
Why the harbor?
Vampire asked me.
And you didn't ask why he planned on it being the harbor?
Oh, hey, that reminds me. You also missed out on the governor raping a body.
Like you saw the governor rape a corpse?
No, the judge said that the governor raped a corpse and the son was being blamed for
The
it.
judge that we were supposed to assassinate.
That I did kill.
That you did kill. Okay, well, good. But
Except the governor was letting his son take the fall.
the
Yes. Purposely.
honestly don't care.
Right. Well, that letter
It's fair.
is in the vampire's hands, and he is blackmailing the governor.
Okay, but what does that have to do with us opening up a portal or a rift or a whatever to let ghosts into the city?
I don't think it'll let him into the city. The plan is...
Is it part of the city?
Well, yeah. Okay, so... Yeah.
So it's inside the city.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Okay. Why? I live here. You live here. They live here.
We're not going to be living in the center of that thing. We're going to be on the outskirts. We'll be fine. Just like with any normal wall. It's just now there's a section of it we're no longer going to be able to go to. I figure we put it somewhere we don't like people.
Wait a minute.
Well, then
So
why
is
don't
that
we
all the-
do that in fucking, I don't know, the church?
I'm
Since
Game
I went
back.
to prison because of them.
And once you turn these things off, it returns to what it was.
Should, in theory.
He has no idea.
There's one of two possibilities.
It-
Shut it off,
And it expels the ghosts.
So
and the ghosts are expelled because they're inside the field. Or,
They're stuck inside permanently.
yes.
okay, so a vampire patron
Yes.
now.
We only owe him 2 coin. I mean, we could always just pay him back and give him some interest. Be like, here,
The problem is I'm not sure he's gonna want to take
The money
hands
back.
off of us.
we'll tell him. Maybe
What
he will
happened?
let us
Is-
test it with the church first and then do the harbor.
And what happened with the OC?
The what?
Are we still doing?
The person who hired you and gave you the card.
Are we still doing jobs
Or
with
ghost
that?
or-
Are we
Heard
not?
nothing
How about-
from cards since we killed ourselves.
Can you
Have
check
we
the deck?
checked the deck?
Maybe it has a lot of.
I've
names
been in
there.
Probably
prison.
tucked back away in your room again.
Did you put it back there?
Yeah, it would have made it back there.
Okay. I'll
Because
go-
all of our cards were still done.
I'm gonna go back in the room and pull the deck of cards.
Maybe there's
Okay.
a lot of names. We can do both.
Fan them out. Do I find the obsidian 4 cards?
6.
Well,
Do
5.
5.
Because
Yeah, Lorelai wasn't.
Oh, yeah.
Lorelai.
No.
Lorelai did not have a card.
Yeah, she did.
Well,
She-
she-
when she-
No,
she has
Lorelai.
a-
Lorelai had a card from Fiosi. Did not have a card in the
Correct.
kill
From the draw.
pile.
So
Yeah,
there would've
yes.
been
Lorelai
5.
has her own card.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
So, but the 4 cards that had our names on them
5.
are there, right?
5.
5, because
Oh, right.
Oh,
Yeah,
with him.
because the Hierophant
Right,
was
because
already
of
in.
both of you,
Yeah.
Right.
A couple
And-
piles of ash in there too.
Okay.
there probably is dust
There's a lot
across
of
the
dust in there
cards.
now.
Okay, so gonna fan the cards out. Are there any new names? Anything?
When you fan the cards out,
Ballista.
the cards actually they all kind of like meld into one picture, and that picture is darkness that looks like starlight.
So the star.
But the
Darkness
problem
looks
is,
like starlight.
but the problem is, when you look up in the sky, you don't see stars anymore because it's usually smoggy, just utter darkness. There's no light. The only time you see anything like this is in the harbor.
Oh, okay.
So they're dark.
Is there a name on them?
Nope.
The dark deity wants us to move forward with
Got it.
the
Vampire
Harper.
patron knows more than we do.
The vampire patron did say something about an elder god being responsible for these cards.
That's news.
Probably should have led with that.
Okay.
So,
But to be fair, I was very distracted.
Okay, so now we need to make a decision.
was Melissa there?
Where?
Wherever you were distracted.
No, I was too busy being concerned about you and soap rope.
Nothing to be concerned about. We own part of the prison.
Yes, and you've got bitches for that.
And
Okay.
I've got bitches.
So,
Bitches be crazy.
we light up the harbor.
Sure.
Can we
What else
invite
we got to do?
Melissa?
I don't care who the fuck you invite.
Awesome. Yes, definitely. Alright, so sending a letter to Melissa telling her to be on the inside of where we're putting up the triangulated area, so that way when she's in there, doesn't have a fucking clue, we hit the switch.
Okay. All right.
Anyone else want to get rid of our enemies?
Oh.
do we have a set time frame that we're going to be giving this to, or talking to this
Let's say
vampire lord of ours?
3
now?
days. Let's give it 3 days.
We should probably warn him that we're about to go through with this.
Yes.
So, I guess I will head that direction. And
Okay.
Go visit Skurlock. Would you like to meet Skurlock?
I think you guys should meet Scarlock. He's great. Don't look at him.
You can't look at him.
I tried.
Okay.
Actually, I'm the one driving. What am I talking
Now
about?
go.
Okay. Let's go give Skurlock a heads up that this is happening in 3
Okay.
days' time.
All right. I mean, same old rigmarole. You show up there, usual pleasantries, and where's Lorelai?
She,
Is busy helping set up the towers.
yeah,
Oh.
I haven't seen her in just a couple of days, so I'm sure
Who
she's
are
around.
these two?
Other compatriots. This one was in prison. Apparently, he doesn't need to worry about soap rope. He's got bitches for that. And this lovely lady was beyond the fence.
Lord Skurlock. Aria Rose of Graven.
Interesting. What may I, for the pleasure? Again.
So we were successful. Thank you for the tip. Told you I'd come back. Secondly, did you hear what I did?
I think everybody heard what you did.
Good.
Literally.
BT dubs. Towers are up. Oh, and our mystic cards tied to the Elder Gods fused and became Starlight.
Excellent.
What do you know? Because you knew Harbor before Elder Gods said Harbor. All I just want to know is how. Oh, that may take too much time. Why? That may also take too much time. Let's call it a hunch.
We're here to let you know that I believe the doc plans on activating the towers in 3 days.
Great.
PD dubs. It's gonna be a really great light show.
Is it?
The
Like lightning.
corners of his mouth purse and then begin to widen to a toothsome grin.
I could actually see your teeth.
I look forward to it.
And what
Neat.
might your aim be with this, if I might ask?
A debt that needs settling.
And what kind of heat will we be looking at for this?
Oh, I'm sure the town will be talking in droves.
I meant specific
So-
heat on us.
You mean the parts of the town that
Pretty
aren't
sure at this
annihilated
point,
by...
either the Elder Gods are going to love us or they're going to murder us.
They are finicky.
I mean, we proved our loyalty. And I'm about to prove it again.
So, 3 days.
Great.
Are you
I
serious?
know. Get the fuck out of your house. I'm going.
You're a quick one.
A lot quicker than that one.
He's a slow one.
Slow builds towers. And this is the tower. I didn't build him,
Got
Oh.
that?
Good.
though. You can call me Pop.
Every
not
fucking,
for 1 second.
every fucking session, guys.
You're not allowed to drink.
It's not even alcohol this time.
No, anything at all, because it's at some point going to come out your nose.
No, my sinuses are far too stuffed up for that.
Alright, so, what do you do?
Fighting enemies onto that side of the harbor and flipping a switch.
Where are we setting up? And how?
Oh, it's
Well-
the harbor. It's 3 points. It's going to feed off the fence in the loop. And then...
Well, I think this will be the start of a score.
Yep.
This falls under the occult score, type of score, engage in the supernatural power, the arcane method.
Okay.
So, yeah. We'll say it'll take some time for your towers to warm up, though.
Once they're plugged in, time to charge. And then... Yeah.
All right. So, let's go ahead and get that engagement roll set up.
Somebody, anybody.
Quick thing.
Okay.
I still didn't get my downtime because
Oh, do your downtime's quick.
people, mostly because I'm looking. I'm like, I have a lot of stress,
That is important.
so I'm going to de-stress. 4. That's good. And what do we get bonus in for training?
Insight and prowess.
Yep.
Let's do insight. Cool.
All right. All good now?
All good.
All right. Let's go ahead and get that
So
dice
weird to
pool.
not have that extra from.
So, one for sheer dumb luck.
One.
Is this operation particularly bold or daring?
Yes,
Very
we're
bold.
about to fuck with shit that we shouldn't be.
This is true.
I'd
Hope
say
there.
extremely.
Take 2 for it. Does the plan's detail expose the vulnerability of the target?
Yes.
You are fucking with a city in the middle of a harbor, which is probably fairly empty.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
we're
about
fucking with
to
the
be-
fences, which as they were
if you're-
deconstructing the old fence, they have no fucking clue. They have.
Any of your friends or contacts provide aid or insight?
Uh,
They have.
yeah.
Yeah.
Target is not lower tier, and there is no district modifiers. Is the operation overly complex, contingent on many factors?
Only that they
I'm
work.
flipping the switch.
Okay.
Shit works.
Target is strong against the approach. No. Enemies, rivals interfering with the operation. Oh yeah, there's a fuck ton of people that are going to be involved in this. Melissa.
Yep.
The Church of Ecstasy.
Does the church know what we're doing?
If
Oh.
Melissa does, so does the church.
Hey,
Well, she doesn't know. He just
He
sent
just
her a letter.
invited Melissa to an undisclosed location at a given time with no real reason to why.
hey. So
It could be a booty call.
It could be a booty call.
part of my thoughts. I instruct one of you, and I'm bait. I'll be on the other side of the fence.
That's a
And-
bad idea.
And if you're,
Shit, somebody get the cat.
She actually jumped.
No.
Alright, now we need to make sure that's still recording.
It is.
Goddamn cat. Thank you. Alright then.
okay.
Cat.
You're a pussy,
So-
pussy, pussy.
I mean, you're what, -2 of the church, right?
-1, I
Minus
believe.
Yeah.
-1.
Okay.
You're
So
welcome.
we're not hated. We are just
But
like,
these things are big.
Yep.
yeah, but if they're like everything else, part of the city, it's not like they're going to be
Well, they're gonna.
They are going to stand out, but not like openly stand out. Like, oh hey, look, who put this right above a manhole?
It's a matter of I think he's looking to pretty much drop these, set up, turn on, and we're gonna go. It's not like we're setting them up and waiting 3 days to turn them on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So very little reaction time for anybody.
Put them somewhere where they're going to be a little inconspicuous.
Yeah. Alleyways.
Okay. Target is higher tier. I mean, technically it's
It's the city.
yeah.
Yes.
So yeah. So take one away for that, and no district modifiers because you're in the middle of the water.
Holy shit.
We're supposed to be.
We actually have 3 dice.
Did we ever take one away from the whole Melissa thing? Or
Yes.
No? Okay.
Yep. Because we had 5, and I took away 2 so far.
Okay.
6.
All right.
Bitch.
Start out in controlled position. So
Do we want me as bait? Yes. No. Yes. I can set this thing on
so
a switch.
you get to a point where the towers are being erected.
Pick your load out.
Yeah.
Pick your load up.
Loads.
Is it like the time? What time of the day is it? Like
Whatever time of day you wanted. Not that it really matters because it's always dark.
Right.
Well, it matters because of
Traffic
Like,
and-
act.
The sleeping hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you're
evening.
sleeping. Yeah.
Okay.
Not when people are busy.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Great times. You want me to tinker the towers up?
Go ahead and tinker the towers up.
I assume I'm getting a helping hand.
I don't know that any of us.
Remember, doesn't count. Nope.
No,
Oh, great.
Lorelai is
Then that's
not
me.
with us.
Lorelai's missing.
All right.
That was a bad idea on my.
It's okay. We're not worried about it.
Perfectly
I
fine.
know, but she would have wanted to be here.
Erecting the first tower.
She got sidetracked.
You're what?
6. Erecting the first tower.
Okay.
Maybe she
Great. You do it.
not what we said.
It's true.
It's a what now?
She's probably working against us. It's fine.
Erecting
So it's an erection.
of a tower, yes. A very large tower. Second. 3 5s.
5s? All right. So you do it. Starting to garner some attention, though.
And the last tower. I'm going to take the 2.
People are starting to watch now, so things are devolving too risky.
I'm okay.
Starting to get some attention.
All right. Still same effect?
Yeah. I mean, it's
Yeah. All right. 6.
great. So you do it. All 3 towers are up.
All right. I'm going to then Melissa where she needs to be.
Mm-hmm.
Lord Skrillex nearby to watch the show.
We'll never
He's-
know.
If not, he'll probably know.
All right. Is she alone, or is there more members of the church?
There's probably some people with her.
Some people with her. So, how do you guys want me to approach this? Do we just do it, or shall I go
Go
in?
for it.
We're all outside of the
I am
triangle.
so done with the dog and pony show. Just,
All right.
I get it. You're look like completely hot for her, but
And you're putting her in the area of effect.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Like right where the heart of it would be. She getting full on
That's a weird way to hit on a girl, but okay.
It's a weird way considering you're supposed to be affecting the harbor, and the heart of it's going to be in the middle of the harbor.
Well, just beachside, whatever.
On a wharf.
Just the tip.
Yeah, the wharf.
Just the tip.
Yep. All right. So
I'm sorry, a jetty.
plus 10 quality, I assume. With throwing the switch, I get a. Oh, I know that only affects the thing, right?
Do what?
How many dice am I rolling to flip the switch?
I mean, it's a tinker.
Okay, so standard.
Unless you want to use something else besides tinker.
to flip a switch.
No.
To
Well,
see
it's
to
the
see if when
things-
it flips, it actually works.
It's
Tinker
the
to put it together.
switch.
Right. Oh man.
This is when I hope he rolls like no success.
Yeah, this is where we're gonna hear Yahtzee, but it's all ones.
I'm gonna push for another die.
Smart.
You know, going to 5 is probably the bad thing when we're talking about one's Yahtzee.
Here we go. 5s.
Okay.
Technically, it's a full house. 5s and 3s.
It is.
So you throw the switch, and it just starts humming.
It's gonna take time to warm up.
You didn't think about that first.
I got this. Gonna walk out there.
Walk out.
Walk out
What
where?
are you doing?
Bye, guys.
What are you?
Melissa! Thank you so much for coming.
What the fuck do you want?
To provide you an opportunity and also an apology.
An apology for what?
Well, earlier, what my colleagues did at your church with your pope. And then, of course, embarrassing you in front of your friends or colleagues. Whatever you refer to these gentlemen as. That, and I have news on both a very shady fellow and a governor-like fellow. Evidence may even be able to be provided.
Okay, I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
Do you remember that court case with the son raping a body of the governor? A dead body.
No!
Alright, so let me explain from the beginning. So,
Why do
There's
I
this-
care?
because I'm here. And you're here.
I know. Why are you here? It's your blood.
Do you want me gone? I could leave and then you're in the dark. I figured you kind of want to know about like this giant evil creature thing that might come here soon. I don't know. I figured the church would want to know. You would want to know.
What you doing there?
It was important.
I'd like to sneak in close so I could overhear this conversation.
Sure thing.
And as soon as he started telling her all this stuff about what we're doing, and she held up his blood like this, on the throwing knives,
You're gonna go for the blood?
kill her.
Oh, okay. Oh. Oh.
I mean, that's one way to get rid of his enemy.
This is gonna be so much fun.
Yep.
So, I mean, you snuck up, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
Did you use
I assume that ghost walk thing.
Ghost Walk or whatever it is?
Yeah, unless there's like a easy way I can, kind of get behind boxes or whatever. Like,
I mean, it's a wharf, so
Yeah. There's things around.
So do you want me to roll the throw, or what do you want me to do?
yeah. Let's. What you using?
Finesse.
Okay. And you guys have what upgraded weapons and stuff like that, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
So you do it, but you don't hit your mark exactly where it needed to be.
Okay.
You hit just off center, so it's not a killing blow.
Okay.
I'm going to immediately go to apply pressure and tend to her wound.
In that case, I am going to take 2 stress and take 3 stress to ghost field, or basically become invisible go out there and finish the job.
Right in my arms. No. It wasn't supposed to be like this.
No sadder moment.
Shh, just let it happen.
Okay, like you've got the prophet just sitting there with
What are you?
and she's got one of your daggers in her, and
It wasn't supposed to be like this.
I mean, she's kind of in his arms, so I don't think it
no
really
roll.
necessitates a roll. So like within seconds of like you getting down there and like pulling like an Obi-Wan Ahsoka moment, like all of a sudden, like, just,
that is spoilers. I haven't watched that show yet.
it's been out for so long. If you haven't seen it by now,
It doesn't matter whatever's going on. Ahsoka's going to be in Mandalorian season 2.
Anywho.
So then just that red line across her throat and just spray.
And I'm gonna yank the dagger that I threw at her and roll out of there.
No Ember Day?
Yeah, I should do
I
that.
mean, unless you don't want to.
I mean,
It's only 2.
Don't.
the bells don't toll anywhere.
I know, but then she'll come back as a ghost, and that will be a bunch of
I know,
problems.
right?
I will Ember Death that shit.
All right.
Which is how much stress?
2.
And then she turns to ash in your hands.
Just
It's
As
like
I see the red
Yeah,
line
just
go across her
this
throat.
spray, and then as the arcing of electroplasm just arcs over and into her body, and
I loved you. In a very weird way of showing it.
as the ash just falls in your hands, it's like the harder you grip, the more it just seeps through your fingers.
Sorry, but he was a
Yep.
liability.
Does she not feel so good?
You take that back.
I can't.
Gone. Gone forever, like ashes in a wind.
With about that time, though, the people that were with her, grammar.
Grammar's made up just like everything else.
It's true. It's the English language.
Oh, there were other people standing
Oh, yeah.
there with
Yeah.
From the
Okay.
church.
Oh, shit. Missed that part.
Hey,
Then I didn't-
You're reckless, though.
Then I am absolutely reckless, but I didn't leave the scene completely then if they're standing.
Okay. So,
Oh,
so the towers begin to glow a greenish aura to them, and that kind of sparking that you'd see off like Tesla coils starts occurring.
this is the fate I deserve. This is the fate I want.
Is anybody else within the field of effect, by the way,
No,
besides you two?
I'm definitely not. I'm
Yes, no.
at a vantage point that I can see all this, and possibly
I probably stayed with one of the towers.
I don't know why
Okay.
you did that, but I want you to run. It's not safe in here.
You're coming with me.
I am doing no such thing. I came prepared for this moment.
You meant to be in
That
here.
electricity's getting a lot worse on
Yes.
the towers.
I did mean to be in here.
Very well. Says the disembodied voice, and then I leave.
Gentlemen of the church, I don't know how well you knew her, or how special she was to you, but the words cannot begin to describe how she was to me.
And with that, the towers fully started arcing electricity over the entire area. There's just dancing of sparks back between the towers, and that green glow just engulfs the area. Any living creature within that area takes a level 4 harm as your spirit gets ripped out of your body.
I'm going to
Oh,
ember
God,
death
there.
myself
You're gonna ember death yourself.
as I get to look into the stars.
Okay.
can you do that?
It's
Damn well gonna try.
technically at the moment of death. He knows he's dying.
I knew what I signed up C4's in the carriage.
Dead men tell no tales.
Flashback.
It's only a problem if he's got a dead man's switch on him.
No.
As for anybody outside, though, the water within the area begins torrenting wildly as a chasm of green light splits across the water and shadows begin pouring from that chasm.
Good luck.
Did you manage to do Ember Death? Did he manage to do that?
Sure.
He did? That's unfortunate.
Guys,
I don't know what to do with this. This was all the doc's doing.
guys, what the fuck?
I don't know, I wasn't here.
This was all the doc's design.
I was meant to look at the stars with Melissa. To share that last experience.
So,
Just shut this thing off.
if anybody would care to notice, there's also something profoundly happening.
Survey. 5.
You hear the bell go off, but it's not that bright sound anymore. You know that sound a bell makes when it breaks?
Ooh.
Yikes.
And as you look towards the tower, you see the tower actually crumble.
The tower. What tower?
The bell tower.
The crow tower.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it within the
It's
the field?
I don't think it mattered. I think we broke the ghost field.
Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off! I'm hauling ass to the one with the actual switch.
Okay.
And
You get there, and being probably the most powerful point in the triangle, there is a plethora of shadows swarming.
Like around it? Even
Like they are spreading
outside
out.
of the triangle?
Yep, we fucked up.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna shoot the tower.
Okay.
There's a cannon in C4.
Two 5s and a 4. So 5.
What are you shooting it with? Just pistols?
Yeah,
Okay.
like one of my pistols.
Okay. So you do it. It's a limited effect though because it's a metallic structure. It's so I mean,
Doesn't disrupt it really.
not really.
Okay.
fuck me.
And the longer this goes on, the far more reaching those shadows become.
Fuck it, let's go. Brace of pistols with electroplasmic ammo. And I'm shooting and running toward the tower.
Okay.
I'm right at your heels.
Heading back towards the carriage.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
Knowing
no,
Doc
that's-
never would have unmounted that cannon
That's correct.
because he was way too proud of it.
forgetting I have fine pistols, which is even better.
Do I find the cannon preloaded?
Oh yeah,
Probably.
preloaded. 3 charges.
Am I within range?
It's a cannon.
Am I within range?
More than likely.
Great.
Let's get this.
Yep.
Right. So skirmish. Actually, I will use hunt because I am primarily a hunter, and I'm going to push myself for an extra die.
You have potency because you're using Electroplasm rounds against these things.
So what is that?
That means your effect is good. Like
It'll do it.
it'll do big. It'll do.
And I have fine weapons.
Yeah. So, like, whether it means they're semi-automatic or what.
6.
So, you're just plowing through these shadows, just shooting left and right, and you get to that tower.
Okay, I'm at his heels doing, fighting in the same back to back. 6 boxcars.
Were you trying mainly to get to the tower itself?
Yeah, I was like
Okay.
going for the same thing.
Yeah, I mean, and then you duck and weave through the shadows and get there as well.
Okay.
And then you actually had boxcars, so that actually increases your effect beyond standard. So,
Okay.
whatever else you want to do with that.
I mean, if
Hit
he
the
got
switch,
there
hit the
first-
switch, hit the
yeah,
switch.
Whoever one of us got there first, hit the switch.
Well, it's just in the question of you have the extra effect.
Okay, then I'm
So-
gonna hit the switch.
Okay. You throw the switch, and the light off the towers may cease, but that rift is still there.
The one in the harbor. So there's still more shadows pouring out.
One of 2 effects. You may want to turn that back on.
That didn't work. God damn it, Doc.
Well, it worked perfectly. It did what it was supposed to
did what
do.
it was going to do. Well-
It weakened the field a lot.
So once I noticed that the light in the tower goes out and it didn't change anything, there's no point for me to use the cannon. Because crumbling that tower is not going to make a difference at this point.
If y'all want, you can give me a survey.
Okay.
Yeah. 2.
2.
So, you see Skurlock on the far bank, literally floating in the air with glee,
Of course he is.
with wings of shadow wreathed around him.
Shoot him with a cannon.
Tit for tat, old man.
I mean, do you think the cannon's going to reach that far?
You don't know. Try.
You can always push for effect. It will probably be a desperate, limited effect.
I don't have anything to roll worth for shooting this thing. This is not what I'm deciding to do.
Finesse, you're going for aim.
You can also push for extra die, too.
Yeah. Alright.
Boxcars.
No, but it is
Damn
6.
close. 2 5s and a 6.
And you push for extra effect, right? Alright.
No, I pushed for an extra die,
Oh,
excuse
you
me.
didn't push for extra effect, too?
Devil's bargain, blow up the cannon, extra effect.
Because you can push for both. Because you're at limited effect.
Sure. Sure.
Right, you bump it up to standard, and you hit that son of a bitch with a quality 4 cannon. And by some act of divine, you tag him, and he just crumbles down. And that rift begins to close.
Just waiting.
I'm
I don't dare move.
pretty sure
Load
that
another
we're
shot.
shooting and destroying shadows. I'm assuming we're
Yep.
still surrounded by shadows.
Yep.
Yeah, then I'm. Yeah, I don't want those fuckers up on me.
Did you get 3?
Only,
No.
only if I push myself. 3.
So, you guys are definitely in a desperate situation now down there, surrounded by these shadows.
Okay.
Kerwin, go ahead and take a level 3. What do you call it? For the ghost goes in you.
Possession?
Possessed. Level 3 possessed.
Spirit Bane Charm.
Sure, sure. You can resist it like normal, though.
Well, I'm saying I have a Spirit Bane Charm.
Yep. So you can resist possession like normal, though,
Right.
instead of taking a level 3 harm.
That would be prowess.
No, it'll be insight there, whatever it attunes in.
Resolve.
Resolve.
Fuck.
Which, yeah, that sucks.
6.
Nice.
And I'm going to use my armor as well.
Well, no, it wasn't a level. It was just
Yeah.
it was just a question of if the ghost is going to attach to you at
Oh.
that point.
So
Yeah, no worries.
without it,
armor.
nothing.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, good.
Okay. So you're fighting to get back out of there.
Do any of your weapons have potency versus ghosts?
No. Lorelei had a blade for potency versus ghost, but I do not.
You anybody can attempt to attune,
Okay.
so it's not just
So doing a tune and then the attack?
well, attune would be your attack.
Oh, well that's. Do I have to do that to do the attack, or?
Otherwise, you're just swiping at spirits with totally mundane stuff.
Useless weapons. So even though they're fine, they won't hurt them, or how's that work?
What makes your blades fine?
Oh, we got upgraded weapons.
Yeah.
I know. Well, they increase the quality.
Mm.
I think better steel.
Yeah.
Okay. So I have to fight them with a tune in order to deal with this then?
Otherwise, it's going to be 0 effect. Unless you want to just push for a limited effect, I need 20 for your attacks.
What about trying to dodge them just to get out?
That is another option.
Okay. That's what I will do, and I'll use finesse then.
Desperate standard effect.
6.
So you do it.
Okay. Alright. So get out of there. And I would like to say that when you shot Skurlock and he fell, you heard a scream and then saw someone in a spirit mask running toward him.
Oh, man.
Oh, I love how alliances are fickle.
Use the C4 in the cannon. Shoot it. Click.
So what you doing?
Me?
Anybody.
He's gotta
I'm-
get the hell out
Are
of
you
there.
going to do anything?
I currently have no reason to do
All right.
anything else.
How many are there around me
A
still?
lot.
Fuck it. I have Kotar.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, bitch!
Still has it.
All right.
Oh, that's great. Terrible and good luck.
And I'm going to push myself for an extra die. And I'm going to argue for Hunt in that I am a hunter and I was doing the whole track down how to use it
Okay.
instead.
Just like me.
No, but it's. I'm going to keep picking it up if I don't put it away from me.
I gave you mine. Mine was working.
Oh, this one works. The one that's dead, yes.
You do have a reason to hate to.
5.
Okay. So. So you do it. You hold that eye out, and you feel that power surging through your hand. And with your, like, what were you doing exactly with it? Just.
Well, I did a whole bunch of figuring out how it works and what it is.
Okay.
I've never used it. I'm basically trying to use it to, I don't know, electrocute maybe, because the Lady Penderer or whatever, her hand was like charred and from like lightning or something. So
It was black and like it was like being poisoned.
Oh. See, I'm thinking, yeah, sure. Electricity.
Go web go.
Go web go. Yes, exactly. I don't know. I have a thing. Let's use the thing.
So you hold it out, and before your eyes, you see things as they actually are. Those shades, you see them as like eel-like creatures coming out of that rift.
Eel like?
Eel-like, like sea serpent-like.
And what do I see where the rift is closing?
Like a maw that's closing, like these things were trying to escape.
Wow, that's not what I expected that to do. Huh.
Go and take a level 3 poison.
I'm going to attempt to resist that.
That would probably be a prowess.
Would that be prowess?
Yep.
5.
Take a stress. And gets knocked down to a level 2. Still poison though. And then you see the familiar track lines of black start creeping down your hand.
Go, web, go.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of there!
Toss,
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking run.
Okay.
toss the bitch into the ocean. Do as the old lady did. Heart of the ocean return. I am called her return. No one needs this shit.
So what you doing?
I'm running.
Okay. How?
With it in your hand.
Actually, I'm gonna. Are there still a bunch of them around me?
Yep. You see those sea serpent creatures writhing out of that maw.
Yeah, I'm gonna haul ass.
You see Skurlock get back up.
Oh shit.
I'm going to haul ass out of here. Using skirmish, I guess. I'm gonna 5.
Okay.
That was desperate, so
Huh?
that's still desperate.
That is still desperate. And we'll say that there are just a bunch of those things, but because you see them as they are, like you're able to dodge them better, but you don't get as far as you want. It's a limited effect.
How many times should I teach you, old man?
Huh?
How many times we gotta teach you, old man?
I just want to say Skurlock's tier 3 all by himself.
That's nice. Can I load some C4 into the cannon?
Sure.
Great.
It's gonna blow the cannon up.
It might.
It
Take
might.
aim.
We're gonna find out.
Why not just put another round in it?
2 stress for an extra die,
Sure thing.
because I'm probably gonna roll for shit. Ready? I'm
Uh,
blowing myself up.
Boxcars.
Desperate. Shit with the C4. If you don't botch it, it'll be standard.
Well, you can take that risk.
If you botch it.
A 1, a 2, and a 3.
So you ignite it, and that cannon
I'm
explodes.
dead.
Level 4 arm.
Dead.
Gotta do it the other way.
I'm not gonna lie, I almost cried when Melissa died because you were over there like getting real emotional.
That did suck.
I'm a dumbass.
So you probably see the carriage explode.
With her on it.
Yep.
Yeah, so Arya's screaming.
I keep
Now,
forgetting I
don't
have
wipe
tough as
your
nails.
shit out because you did not Ember Death.
I did not Ember Death. But all my stress is gone because I died.
Hey, that bruise is healed.
Right?
Oh,
Right?
you already healed that.
Oh yeah, I was a good little physical.
So, what's going on?
It's amazing the 2 people who have extra characters
Um,
are alive.
Oh, that's awful.
Like the one does owe us allegiance anyway.
How big are those towers?
Like,
2-story.
yeah,
They're pretty big.
2-story?
Oh yeah,
Are they
we
like-
use the carriage to drag them around.
they're pretty obtrusive.
Think of it this way: it's the length of the cathedral. That's the reason why I built them up there,
Um,
and it's also the reason why it was so easy.
are
for
there
everyone to,
like cables connecting them?
Oh no, wireless energy, dude. That's what Teslas run on.
Yeah.
You're
Radiant
comparing these
energy.
to Teslas.
Radiant energy. Yeah. No. Do we still have horses? Or are they?
I mean,
Probably not.
probably not. Because it was a block of C4 shoved into a cannon
With 2 more in the carriage.
with 2 more in the carriage, yeah. Yeah, ow. Oof.
Everything's gone.
They're paste, if that.
Glue.
Glue, yeah, they're glue.
They have ashes on the ground.
I'm gonna turn back to you and be like, we have to destroy this thing
We
right now.
tried.
No, we unplugged it or shut it off. We need to destroy it.
How? I don't even know how it works.
I didn't even get the dignity of an Ember Death.
I mean, if you want, it's still your attack.
I don't think I would have had that reaction time.
Probably not.
Do you
So,
do you
I
have
don't know.
do you even have the stress?
I would have had the stress available.
Are there any horses like in the vicinity?
After that explosion,
It'd be hard pressed to find some.
I mean, if there were any, they'd have been
Had to-
tied up somewhere, probably.
have you seen horses during 4th of July?
Yeah.
They
I
have
have lots of
fences,
horses.
dude.
I have lots of horses.
Yeah.
No. There are no horses. Okay.
Shit went sideways really quick.
These towers, what's holding it? Like, are they like a tripod kind of a thing?
You think like an antenna tower where it's you got the 3 steel beams, and then you have the one on the inside's copper to help better transduct the energy.
So yes, essentially a tripod.
Yeah. Probably would have been a couple feet down in, but not that much because they were quick setup. So instead of like the traditional 1/3 of its height buried, it'd be more like 2 feet, just enough to stabilize it.
This is a very bad idea.
What
Fuck.
are you thinking?
Fuck. I'm going to bull rush the main tower and basically try and knock it into the harbor.
Okay. I mean, the tower's off.
I know,
I
but-
get that, but it's not. It's still not doing the thing we need it to do.
The tower's
The
still
tower
off.
functioned
the
as
So
the
it
tower
was
did what it did.
Sherlock was the one that was creating the rift after.
The rift open. The rift is closing now, right? Like I can see that because I use the eye. And the only other thing is that there's these eel shadow things
Coming out.
that came out, but no more are coming out because the rift is closing, right?
not anymore.
Skurlock's getting back up. Got back up.
Motherfucker.
How far is Skurlock from us?
Yeah.
You
Uh,
can see him.
I mean, you could probably start shooting at him with your rifle.
The nice one.
Like how far though? Like running distance?
Across the water.
Oh, he's out over the water?
On the other side
He's,
of the harbor.
he's on
in
the other
the
side.
air.
Yeah, but she shot him and he fell down. Did he fall in the water then?
He's like on the other side of the harbor.
Okay.
Yep. Gonna shoot him. That's my loadout. Three. But hey, I just went up on insight.
So, as you're there taking your shot, you got so focused on shooting Skurlock that you lost sight of everything around you. And those...
I'm still around him.
What would you be doing?
Well, I was trying to figure out a way to destroy the tower, but if he's standing there and pulls up his gun and shoots, then I would be, like, at that moment, watching him, essentially.
Okay. Those spirit serpents descend around you. And best way to describe it is they basically pass through you. Think Final Fantasy Spirits Within, as they try to rip your spirit out of your body.
And I can try to resist that with the Spirit Bane Charm.
That's just going to be a straight up prowess resist. So you'll be basically you're resisting a level 4 harm. So it'll become a level 3.
6, bitch.
So it's a level 3. We'll call it tainted.
No, it's only a level 2.
No, you take it
No,
from
it
a
was
level
it was a
4.
level 4.
No, it's only a level 2 because I'm tough as nails.
Nice.
Thank God.
I forgot about that, and I went, oh wait, that brings my poison down too.
Nice.
Wow, tough as nails.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Level 4 are still fatal, but if I can avoid a level 4, I'm doing alright.
Man, it's 4-0, huh?
All right.
There's really not much I can do right now except for try to do something to the tower. Which I don't have a horse. know. I'm just kind of like,
Fly out to Squirrel.
Turn to, I don't know, ghost walk. Go beat Skurlock's ass with a knife.
I can
Fly.
You can fly. You can fly.
Okay.
See, that's where Disney's going to get
Here's
us.
the problem. Here's the problem.
Stress.
The stress I take
Oh,
will
man,
trauma
she's
me
gonna
out
trauma
right
out.
now.
Again.
Which will take you out of the current combat
So
until it's resolved.
until it's resolved,
Until it's into next scene.
Yep. The only reason it
which
happened
means
for
I
a
would
while
know,
is we didn't
like I
know.
would know that I'm not in any shape to do that, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna do that.
Mickey, gotta save check.
Oh my god.
Are there any other people around now?
People are probably running away.
Hey, all you people.
Or have ran away by this point.
I imagine like the blue coats are probably coming to investigate.
Oh, I imagine that the spirit wardens are getting involved. The blue
There's
coats.
not a whole lot the blue coats can do most of the time.
Spirit Wardens. Yeah. What's that ticker?
Oh, they're,
Oh, no,
they're already
it's-
trying to manage.
yeah.
It's not going well.
After their crow tower got destroyed.
Imagine that.
I have a question.
The rookery.
Oh, speaking of which, when does the C4 on the church go off?
I don't know. When you said it.
A while ago. Before the towers were erected.
Oh,
Yeah, I have a
shit,
timer or
I can't
dead
even
manch?
push myself for that.
Timer.
Oh, Jesus.
Whatever.
Whatever. Alright.
There isn't shit I can do right now.
Start at 6 o'clock.
I'll pull out my other pistol and try to shoot Scarlock with a pistol, but
From super far away.
yeah. What do you want me to do with that? Finesse.
Yeah.
I would
Desperate.
run with this, though.
Limited.
Okay.
You can push for effect if you want.
I can't push for anything. 5.
She pushes for anything, she's gonna trauma out again.
Yeah, I have 2 trauma or 2 stress left, and I'm out.
Limited. 0 effect.
No effect.
I'm trying to shoot him again.
Okay. Are you using your? Do you have the ability where you can shoot shit from far away?
No. But I have 3 hunt with a fine concealable long rifle.
What makes it fine?
Me.
It was fine to begin with because it's a sniper's rifle.
Okay.
That's why it's a hound. Then on top of it, it's concealable
That's what I
because of him.
Okay.
6, bitch.
What'd you shoot him with?
Electroplasmic ammo.
Okay. Just making sure. Yeah, you shoot him.
And that was desperate, right?
That was desperate.
Yeah.
And because
Shot
you're
you,
using
bitch.
electroplasmic, that bumps it up to its potency. So.
So does he react to that?
Oh, he definitely reacts to the point he collapses. And that rift finishes closing.
Bitch. And do we still see the shadows? Right.
Yep, they recede back in.
I'm going to try and figure out a way to get over to Skurlock and make sure that motherfucker is dead.
I'll go with you.
Take the stress in Ember.
Yeah.
He's,
Oh fuck! I
He's
could.
undead.
Is
Ember
he?
Death probably won't work.
Could I do the Ember Death from that distance?
Technically, yes.
Then I Ember fucking him.
Okay.
He's done. Yeah, I
Big
got.
zappy
I have. I have the
Vampires
stress. I can
are
do it.
Spirits inhabiting a body that wasn't theirs in the
That's
first
true.
place. So
Yeah. So you just iced
Yep.
his
I
spirit.
just Ember Death fucking our patron.
Nice.
And now
Yes.
shit's gonna cost double again.
Now, to be fair, it wasn't our patron necessarily.
God,
We
you
were
just
not
made
involved
an
in-
enemy of Lorelei. Yeah. So there's that.
She just took Tempest.
She's gonna get zappy all up in this crib.
We're dead. It's
so
fine.
so fuck.
Whenever that bell strikes midnight.
Oof.
When did you guys start this?
Late evening.
Yeah, like say 10ish.
How long do you guys hang around the shore?
I mean,
What time is it when we get finished?
Probably took no more than 5-10 minutes for
No.
Well, no, if we
The
started
switch.
everything, like
the switch
when
to
we
after
started
we
charge.
putting up
Yeah.
towers and everything, though, that
Yeah.
probably took more than an hour to do.
Yeah, easily. But I'm saying, okay, so hour to erect the towers, say 5-10 minutes for it to warm up. I mean, not all that long in the conversation.
Yeah.
It's over pretty quick. And then that round of combat, what, maybe 20 minutes?
I mean, it could have been a long while in the narrative, so.
So what I'm hearing is it's already 10 to midnight.
Yeah.
as soon as he went down permanently and we saw the thing close, it's time to go. Now.
Our carriage,
Everything.
where's B?
She's gone.
What the fuck?
It blew up.
As you guys stand up by the remains of the carriage and horses, there's an explosion to the north of you.
Like what direction to the north?
Like the chapel, the big church.
Our church?
No,
Oh.
Church of Ecstasy.
Oh, the Church of Ecstasy.
Yeah, the fucky Pope Church.
That's probably not good. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Yep. Taking off.
Yep. Much slower than normal because we don't have our carriage.
So, with that,
I wish I hadn't stressed right now. Fuck.
with that, you two get away. Worse for wear,
Much.
without much left to do. And that will wrap that score up.
What's the card look like?
Oh my god. Don't do it.
I'm doing it.
Don't do
I
it.
can't.
You can't.
I'm dead.
Listen, you can't do it right now.
You didn't Ember. We might be able to sort shit out.
I'm dead.
Arya has a plan.
I mean, hell, if we need to, we can find you a body.
Arya has a plan.
You didn't
Oh shit, I'm a ghost!
You didn't
You're a
Ember.
vampire.
Yes.
Alright, and with that, I think we'll call this session to an end. Thank you for joining us with our foray into Duskwall. If you've enjoyed what you saw, give us a like and a subscribe. If you'd like to support us further, be sure to check out our Patreon link down below, with benefits like our Discord, where you can catch up on any roleplay that occurs during the week. And later on down the road, if you want to be listed in our post-show credits, any post-episode AMAs that we may do, and we do Patreon shout-outs as well. Otherwise, we do have a coffee link if you'd like to support us without the Patreon commitment. Either way, we've got some goals to better the quality of the content that we present to you. And again, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Until next time.
Bye.
Adios.
This is why I drink.